we're back. Just seeing Baba Yaga disintegrate Heladus before the party's eyes. Daya has rushed over to where he once stood, picked up the ring, the single wish remaining on it, and asked that, beseeched fate itself, that Ember would return safe and as he once was. The ring has twisted these words. The curse of the Formless One has taken hold and reversed this effect. Instead, bringing back Heladus not safe, but rather very, very injured on death's door. Crippled, feels like your body has been racked by 1,000 storms of arcane energy. And you see the fiery elemental form of this. Well, it looks like an elemental, like a soul that has been tied to raw fire. But then you see that the second half of your wording begins to take hold. All of the fire extinguishes. You see the steam just billow out from this space where he once stood, and laying on the ground is not the fiery form of Ember. No, he is not as he once was. He is the complete opposite of a fire genasi. He lays on the ground, a green skin, the smell of sea salt. I told you wouldn't like it.
No.
Heladus has been transformed, but you can tell his facial features are all still there, but he looks... There's like seaweed-like hair.
Oh, he's been reincarnated as a water genasi.
Yep.
Don't do me like this, Chris.
Daya did you like that, not me. That was her
Boring.
intentions, and I spoke it out with her, and I think
Oh my
I think her
God.
idea is better, way better than just a fire elemental.
No.
Oh,
This is more
amazing.
torturous.
Oh,
Baba
this
Yaga
is amazing.
laughs in delight. I didn't expect that. Oh my, well, what a turn of events. You can never really predict what that ring is going to do. Well
As long as you're
used,
back,
Daya.
that's all I care about. Ember, are you okay?
Daya, what's been done? It's polymorph.
You might be a little feeling different. I'm not. Might be a curse. It's probably a curse. You're probably fine. It's just a curse, right?
More fucking curses.
It's definitely Heladus's temperament, that's for sure.
What's been done? Oh. Behind you, Daya. She's still.
And
He coughs a little bit.
You cough up a load of seawater out of your mouth.
I don't
Okay.
think I have any healing potions left. Otherwise, I would give you one, but I don't think I have.
Oh,
Right now.
he's
That's your
too
action.
bewildered to. I imagine ass naked too. I guess standing there, lying there.
With nothing but the flaming poncho.
Yeah, the
Like a bit of seaweed just dank. No, it's like a seashell just over the private part.
Oh, nice.
And on two on the nipples as well. All right. Eridanus, whilst that chaos is going on, what are you brewing up for us?
Okay.
oh, it became back female. Interesting.
I
Okay.
am focusing on the Tesseract, which you said can manipulate time and space, and I'm focusing particularly on the aspect of time. And I'm going to try to manipulate time using the Tesseract.
All right. Like mentioned earlier, trying to control this thing is beyond your
Yep.
scope, but you can certainly shoot in the dark.
Yep. So Eridanus is going to try to recite some words to help focus his mind and hopefully direct this. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person. They say that no one can change it. A thing that does not change with time is a memory of younger days, and I am going to try to use the Tesseract to try to manipulate Hannah's physical state to how it was at the beginning of the battle.
Oh my god. As you think this power, it glimps and you realize it has that power in order to do that within that swirling starry chaos. And I'm gonna even change the Tesseract to resemble something a little bit more different. And the weirdest thing happens. I want you to roll first. Yeah, I'm all over the place. Eridanos, because of that cool little speech there, I want you to roll with advantage your spellcasting check.
Ken, I can get a minimum
And
of a 10 on this, so...
wow,
Okay, so that's
cool.
a 21.
Perfect. The Tesseract suddenly shifts, like it clicks, almost like a Rubik's Cube, you imagine, but its sides open up and the vertices shoot out and rotate at the same time, spinning cube within another cube. It is mesmerizing to behold, and you see a star-like seascape in the
Oh.
recesses in the faces of it. And as it opens and spins, I need you to roll a D10. In fact, I'll let you roll 2d10, and you can pick whichever one you want.
Okay.
The higher, the better.
So a 5.
Ooh. Okay. Both of these are bad. The lower one is worse. The middle one is very just middling. You've literally rolled the average
Yep.
on the D10. So, yeah, there's this whirling chaos, and you sense bad stuff could potentially happen if you leaned more into the like clockwise rotation of it, and so you kind of spin it anti-clockwise, and it's less worse. But this, before you can really pick or finally decide what the power is, it comes shooting out towards you. You actually wanted to go towards Tanner, so
Yep.
I'll direct it towards Tanner instead.
I apologise if this goes horribly wrong, Tanner. I was trying something clever. The dice were not...
Just
After I said heal.
This was my way to try to heal you. The most I can do is a couple of D4. I wanted to try to get a bit more than that.
okay. Did you? I will actually say, do you want to get the 3 or the 5? I'll let you decide.
I'll go
now.
for the 5 because it's
Okay, the 5.
Yeah, because
Okay,
it's the more
Tanner,
positive.
you are affected by the etherealness spell. One that's very familiar to you.
Huh.
No. No, it didn't just send me to the ethereal.
It did.
No, are you it's the
Uh,
opposite.
Etherealness, however.
God.
So
That has
Well-
literally fucked me.
I was
this
trying to
is
be...
the middle. This
Fucking
is the
hell, you just get the
complete
shit
middle
done.
one.
Yeah.
So don't feel too panicked, because this is like smack bang average. All that happens is you're under the effects, and you can choose to end this effect if you wish as well. It's one that isn't detrimentally used against you. It's one that's being channeled by by Eridanus. Eridanus, if you want to end this effect, you can. But you definitely see Tanner beginning to like lift up. His skin, his metal armor goes grey and then disappears into a puff of smoke. Very similar to how you've seen someone enter into the ethereal plane.
Well, it's possible that there might be something over there that might be helpful for us to know.
Oh my god, yeah, there is. Because it's not just sending you to the ethereal plane. What it's really doing is it's sending you into the center, the very core of the Tesseract. So let me just grab this real quick. And
This word.
oh boy,
I'm so sorry, Cam.
I can't believe how much this has actually fucked me.
I'm
So
sorry.
far.
I'm sorry.
I can't do anything.
We can get out.
You can end it with an action,
Yeah,
right?
you can get out.
with another action.
Eridanus
And
is
it
the one-
also means that at the moment you're completely immune from any effects by her. Or if she wants to go for
In
you,
theory.
she has to use an action to come into the ethereal.
To
Because
the best of our knowledge.
to the best of our knowledge, which could be a positive. And I'm
Okay, so
also
Tanner-
hoping this gets her attention on me because now I'm manipulating the Tesseract's
Yes,
abilities.
you are.
Yeah.
Very frustratingly. Okay, Tanner, this is what you see as you enter into the ethereal, you see the triangular pattern on the floor begin to raise up, and its vertices extending into like a fourth dimension, similar to how you see the actual tesseract itself reacting. And the stars that are in the surface of the tesseract suddenly unfold into an existence around you. You feel your hair being tossed one way, but you feel your skin being breezed by another in the opposite direction. These invisible winds seem to swirl with possibility. Memories of your own seem to mingle with colors that you can't even begin to describe. Geological patterns seem to start taking shape in the distance, and then they disperse as quickly as they fixate into one place. It is a dizzying, disorientating place. The space around you seems to be safe at the very least. You're sort of floating, and you can't really tell what's going on. But I want you to make a perception check as soon as you get sent into here.
Perception check.
Yes.
By any chance, is that still at disadvantage?
No. Why would that be?
Because my bane towards the beginning of the fight.
Bestow
My
curse.
ability
That's
to-
only on strength.
Oh, it's only on strength. Okay, my bad. 15.
15. Okay. There's a lot of disorientating effects going on in here. You're probably distracted mostly by it, but for a brief moment, you swear you just heard a voice in the distant sort of echo into your ear, but its direction is sourceless, and you just hear, Tanner? Is that you?
Motherfucker, what? Who?
And that's all I'll say for now.
Arrow?
Eridanus, anything else on your turn?
Well, I should have done this the other way around, actually, but I guess bonus action. Bonus action healing word on Heladus, because he's pretty battered.
On Heladus.
Oh, Ember, what the Warch Genasi.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, yeah. You can certainly do that if you want.
Do you even know who this is?
I'm just like, yeah, there's a person there and they're injured, and Gaia seems to care, so yeah, magic. I'm just like, at the moment, he's sort of like, huh? Ah, you're a Warch Genasi, you're probably cool.
One of mine.
Yeah.
It's a weird feeling, but yeah, your whole body is re-knitting itself somehow. But you don't feel a warmth. You feel a liquided, like innards, so alien to you. Probably want to
Oh
puke up,
man.
but yeah. And that's your go. Right. Oh man, threw me for a loop. That's for sure. At the end of your turn, I should start doing these legendary actions again. Okay. I should have chill touched you as well. Okay. Okay, we'll keep the cantrips. Let's go with one to die. At this point, she's practically showcasing every single cantrip that she has.
Yeah.
And this time, she pulls out a small candle, lights it, and then blows the flame off of the wick towards you, Dar. And does
Okay.
connect. The scaling is still not working right, but
Ooh. Yep.
it's
That hurts.
17 points. So I'll do that. There you go. As a firebolt hits you in the chest or the back, perhaps.
Oof. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
And it is the iron teeth of Baba Yaga that's still flying around, trying to get away from this phoenix. Zooming past. Let's see. Concentrating. Can't do any more than that. Oh. So mean. But the oh wait, you're water now, so you have all your damage resistances and everything's going to be completely out of whack right now. So
Yeah.
we'll get onto that. We'll worry about that later. For now, the teeth is going to pick a random target. 1d3. Yeah. Okay. Going for Emberborn. And fires. It's not immune to cold, is it? No. Of course it didn't. Alright, it fires a ray of frost towards the Phoenix, hoping to slow it down and keep its distance. It misses! And just keeps swooping around in the air, but probably going to catch up to it now. So let's go.
The Phoenix will do exactly that. Swoop down 15 feet on a diagonal, flying north above Eridonis in his little bubble, and slam into the teeth with a beak and a talon.
Nice.
So there goes the beak. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, that's gross.
oh, God. It's such a tiny object to hit. And
That's such terrible rolls.
oh no.
Oof.
It's seeing red, and it's probably completely confused as to why you just turned into water genasi. But yeah,
If it even
they are
knows
bad.
it's me.
It's still a young creature. It doesn't know how to focus its rage. It's giving into emotion. It's becoming sloppy in its combat.
Yep.
All right. The Displacer Beast is rushing after Dire Steel. Okay. Yeah.
With how some of like the artwork on that looks like, it looked like the displaced beast had loads of extra legs and it was like a spider cat.
It does
Yeah,
look like a
it
spider
does
cat. I
almost.
think of it as a spider cat.
Okay, so two tentacles towards Dire. Miss and miss.
Nat
It's
ones
flailing
on
around.
both.
It's actually very, very badly injured. These nat ones are representing the fact that its tentacles are either cut or tangled in a knot, and this thing just limply walks towards you and really tries to strike you. Someone put it out of its misery. Heldus, it is your go.
All right. Helidus will stand up using 15 feet of his movement, examining his new form in utter confusion. We'll take care of that later. And it's fucking cat. And he will. All right, no more fucking around. Unleash what I think will be a fireball? Question mark. At the cat.
Okay.
Let's get
For
this
the
thing
sake
out of
of
here.
for
Oh,
the sake of simplicity and streamlining this, your spell list is all the same. We'll say everything is the same, but instead of doing fire damage, it's going to be doing like cold or bludgeoning, depending on what it does, because it's watery now. So all your spells are like water based.
weird.
So
Okay.
mechanically, they're still the same to hit, still the same saves.
I
But
think
we're
I would
just
have
going to make
preferred
damage
death
cold.
than this, to be honest. Okay.
Except, I will say, except for your staff, which remains magmary. So that's still because that's not attached
my
to you.
crap's lying on the ground right about there.
Yeah, you can pick that up.
I don't
as a
really have
free
the
action.
movement to do that, so I'll do it next turn.
Okay.
And I don't want this thing to attack of opportunity and drop my right back on my ass, so I'm going to kill it.
No
It's
problem.
gonna be a fireball. Consume spell slot. Place measure template. Cast spell. We'll place it. I don't want to hit Elena because she's beautiful. I'm not worried about hitting myself, even though I should be, but I don't know that. So I'll place it right there.
Well,
And
you can't stand on its square, so you'd be there basically.
yeah, I don't know how the hell I even ended up there.
No, not
But,
do I. All right, cool.
Anyways, I don't know why it's making me make a save, but
I don't
it's
undo that.
29 points of water damage? Question mark.
We'll go with cold as you unleash a freezing sphere. The closest comparison, and yeah, it definitely did a number on this thing. Failed its deck save, and 29 cold damage, right? That thing's
Yeah,
gone.
and you guys would see an absolute look of sheer bewilderment in the no longer burning eyes of what once would be Ember or Helidus. And I
Tiny
think
kitty.
the Tesseract would have taken some of that too.
It did. It did take damage. But the Tesseract drinks in the cold energy and just begins to spin more fervently. In fact, you feel that pull intensify.
Oh Lord.
Okay, the second that's over. Oh yeah, let's describe what happens. So this poor displacer beast. So the weirdest thing happens is as you see its whole form freeze over, the entire fur tentacles, it all shatters into pieces, and there is something left in the shattering crater of ice. There is a small little kitten that just looks around, bewildered, and pokes its head out. Pokes probably a tentacle out that like looks around like a sock puppet, and then its head looks out. And yeah, you see the Azure is back into a tiny little kitten form, like that in the
Is
chat.
it adorable?
It is
I-
adorable,
I
and
still want to kill it.
it tries to hide again. It literally just hides in amongst the ice,
Oh, it's
and that's
scared.
it.
Oh, kitty.
And I guess who's got a spell that resembles this? No one really. Eridanus?
Ice blast of some kind. Ice explosion. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about
Eridanus could
whatever
do it.
effect was on the whatever effect was on the displacer beast. It seems to have just
Oh,
popped.
Like
There's
enlarge,
no
reduce, perhaps.
injuries. There's like no harm or injuries on the kitten. It seems completely unharmed, but it does seem completely helpless as well. That's going to end your turn there. All right, it is Eleanor's go. She's just chilling, not doing anything. Well, she's concentrating, but she's wide-eyed, seeing the Tesseract now opening up and spinning. It's something she didn't expect from it, but she now looks back towards you, Eridanus, and she's confused. What are you doing?
If I
Mother,
knew,
is this okay? Is this what it's supposed to do? No, but we can use it. Eleanor, I'd like you to lean into what Eridanus is doing.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right. 13. Oh dear. Okay.
if this ends up killing Eleanor, that's gonna be so. Emper's gonna kill me.
Yeah, that would be bad. No, it doesn't end up killing her, but do you see, instead of manipulating the Tesseract, it seems to spill out the energy, and in fact, because she failed this roll, basically, the barriers around you pop. They all pop, and instead they
Oh,
flood into the floor around the actual Tesseract, and just begin pulling into together. In fact, I'm going to get rid of them now.
I'm actually really curious as to how this is gonna play.
Curious to how it's going to look once I get to them. Yeah. 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 There we go. I got rid of them. Okay. So that's just going to be her turn. That's all for now. Back to the top of the round. And the Tesseract's coming up soon as well. That in place. And okay. All right. So Baba Yaga, what are we doing with her? There we go. Okay. All right. Well, she's used her biggest spell. She's used, well, actually not her biggest. She's used one of them.
She's used two
She's
pretty
used that
big spells on us.
one. She did. She used Disintegrate and a power word, Pain. She's still concentrating on banishment. so I can't do a concentration spell. Instead, oh, Tanner seems to be elsewhere, doesn't he? That's the perfect opportunity to finally charm you. Eridanus, and Aquidus, I suggest you all aid me in this ritual. Bring it to its completion. What do you say?
No, no, thank you.
Now let's see what the dice give us on this.
I know.
Let's see what the dice. Yes.
Okay, wisdom throw.
Is this a wisdom save?
It is.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. I only get advantage on wisdom. It's only a minimum of 10
Ooh.
on wisdom checks.
Ooh.
Perfection.
Doesn't
No.
Dire have advantage? No,
You do.
Only on strength and dexterity.
No,
No,
because of
because
being
you're
an
an elf.
elf.
Yeah, you have this Fey ancestry that allows you to
Ooh, really?
outwit
Okay.
beguiling attempts. So yeah, go ahead, roll again.
No.
That's better. There you go. Okay. Thankfully, your Fey ancestry, you can already tell what she's about to do before she does it, and you once again steel your mind and prepare for the magic to wash over you. Unfortunately, for Hellas and Eridanus, you both fail this, and as she's prompted, you are to aid her and complete this ritual.
Okay.
Eridanus goes, so you've finally come round to me getting to go with you then.
Well,
Let's do some work, Adonis.
Yes,
pour
whoever
your
you are.
power into it. Let's see how far you can push it.
One thing, isn't mass suggestion concentration?
Nope.
You are correct. And you know what? I'm going to make Grizz come back and roll a wisdom save. What'll that mean? Woo! And I think Grizz is in the... Yeah, he's in as well. He's in on it.
Cool.
So she drops concentration, casts this, and Grizz immediately is like, so we're not fighting anymore, yeah? Good. I'm glad about that.
we're gonna do the ritual, Grizz. We're gonna
That
make it
Don't
is-
listen to
smooth
him.
and
We're still
finished.
fighting. Look at
No,
this
no fighting. Fighting is bad. If anything has taught me in this hut, fighting only leads to death and misery. Let's just help get Baba Yaga on holiday, and everyone can have a nice time.
You know what would be super helpful is if you could grapple Baba Yaga, maybe bring her down here.
Give her a
That would
hug.
be great.
She's in the air. I can grapple the
hug?
Tesseract though, which is exactly what he's going to do. I'm helping the only way I
What are
know.
you doing, Grizz? Oh my
Do you want
god.
it to spin this way or this way? Baba Yaga does the same motion he does. So like he's spinning his axe in a circle, and Baba Yaga spins her her mount in the same direction. It's like this way, and he does a little twirl. Okay, and Grizz goes right over to it and places both of his meaty hands on the cube, trying to hold it. The weirdest thing
Okay.
happens. His hands go through the first cube, like this outer cube, and you see a star-like pattern appear all over his hands and wrists. And then suddenly he grips onto something solid. Oh, it's cold. And it suddenly warps. And I'm going to have... You know what? Eridanus, you can roll the D10 again.
Oh god, what's gonna happen?
Oh my god, really? Oh, Grizz is off. Whee! Tanner, you see Grizz suddenly appear right next to you. Oh, hi Tanner.
Wait, what?
I touched the cubey thing and I got sent in here. Apparently I'm supposed to help. So, you need any heavy lifting?
Tanner kind of looks at him shocked, but then turns back towards where the other voice came from.
Okay. He's... Grizz, you're here as well? And I'm going to have him roll a perception, which he just aced, absolutely aced it. And he turns around and he's seemingly so dumb that he doesn't seem to be disorientated by the geological patterns and the impossible wind. He just thinks it's all rather pretty. So instead, he actually manages to see through it all, and he looks into the distance. Wait, I know that voice.
It's Tyro, is
It's,
it?
it's
Where
fucking
are
Tyro.
you?
Oh my god.
Are you here?
What?
And
But
in the corner of the stars, somewhere far away, you start to see a small figure swimming towards you.
Oh, shut up.
Tyro, let's go.
What?
Here's you guys! Oh my god, am I glad to see you. Tyro,
Tyro,
the forest gnome,
buddy,
you're
finally
alive.
makes his appearance.
What is going on?
I've been stuck in here for a long time, waiting for an opportunity when the door opened, and think you just opened it for me. Wait, can we go back that way? Is it a two-way thing? Oh, this is fascinating.
I don't know. I don't even know what sent me in here. But Baba Yaga, she started some form of ritual using, and I mean, we're currently stood in the ethereal, so I'm assuming I can see everything that's going on. Right?
No, not in this instance. You see
Not in this
constellations and
instance, okay.
geological shapes that could resemble them, but no, you've been banished. The spell is called Etherealness, but that's only for like the mechanics. What's actually happened is you've been
Okay,
pulled
gotcha.
into the Tesseract. Sorry to confuse you.
No,
Yeah.
no worries, no worries.
So Tara is like a ritual. My goodness, what is she attempting to complete? Is it a
That's still something that we're trying to work out. It's some form of coven thing. She needed Natasha here, but she chose Daya to take her place. But it's also confusing. Right, I'll try and explain in the 6 seconds that I have.
Oh, don't worry. There's no time in this place. Time is like frozen.
How
Hence
did
why
you get here?
I may have accidentally crawled into that bag of holding, got stuck, and then I used blink, but I blinked into this. I blinked out of the wall. I basically clipped through the wall. So I abused some speedrunning strats, clipped through the wall of the actual chambers here, and now I was stuck inside the out of bounds, I suppose.
You
The
managed
space.
to figure how the hub works?
Yes, that is the hut. And he points back towards the spinning tesseract cube that you only suddenly see and visualize now. The cube is still there, the one that you just got spat at, or rather got pulled towards. Except now you feel a repulsion, like you're being pushed away from it. And I couldn't get back to it. Is that there was this constant flow of energy, like someone was pouring. Yeah, it felt like someone was pouring magic in, and I was swept away in the current, being pushed away from it. But something's disrupting that, and I was able to swim forwards.
That would probably be what's happening on the material plane.
If she's fueling this thing, I don't know what she's planning on doing, but the only thing she can do is release it again. I wonder what ritual it means, but we'll have to wait and see.
What if we can
Maybe
destroy it?
destroy it. No, no way. I've tried everything. Dispelling, I've tried shooting magic missiles at it. It's completely impenetrable. It's almost as if it has its own laws, its own elements that exist outside of the weave.
Mm.
Okay, I think we'll leave it there for now. We'll come back to the
Oh,
others.
the one last thing just before.
Yeah.
Cool. That Tanner will just say the others are going to be so happy that you're alive, and then he'll kind of like look back to the test rack. Embers
Rules
fallen.
for initiative.
And that'll be it.
Okay.
Ooh.
He's
is
back,
going on.
baby.
Yes, he is.
Oh, an ally in unlikely places.
Tyra says, "Oh, heads up! It's about to do the thing. I've recognized this motion. Brace yourself."
Oh.
And you can inside the so Tanner, Grizz, and Tyro can all make me strength saving throws, but Tyro has been able to understand this and educated himself with it. He can use his intelligence instead to overcome this.
That's a 16.
Ah, damn, he does still
And
fail.
that's a 14 for Tyro?
14 is just a fail. All that happens is he's pushed back 20 feet from the center. He's like, whoa! And you see him kind of go head over heels as he's flung back away from the cube. Grizz is succeeding next to you because he's got that aura. And what did you get?
I got 16.
16 is also a success.
Yes. Oh, I did roll it, but I think it rolled.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, you're at disadvantage because of the curse.
I think I also rolled as Grizz.
Oh, you did you? Oh, okay, right. In that
think so.
case,
So I'll just roll.
I'll roll for Grizz.
No.
Okay, Grizz is okay. There's nothing to physically like hold on to, so he's only kind of like imagining that there's something there. But yeah, it's weird. Tyro is actually able to use his mind though, but unfortunately, it's not enough. Okay, that's everything on the outside or the inside of it. Now, for everyone on the outside of it, I need you to roll a strength save as well. And Eridanis, now that that energy has flooded into the floor, it's there's no longer a protective barrier.
Okay, so we need to make strength saves. Okay, strength
Yes,
save.
please.
Go strength save. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, this actually works for
Right.
my plans anyway. If it's drawing me closer.
5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. Eridanis, you're like literally on the cusps of it.
Yep,
Helibus,
perfect.
you get 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. And Dia got a success. So you can stay right there if you want.
Yep, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. All right, that's it. The
What
on
about
Emberborn.
Eleanor as well? Because she's no longer
Mhm.
protected.
Oh, good point. Thank you. Uh-oh. 5,
Oh, the bubbles are gone.
Yep,
10,
they got turned into
15,
this floor
20.
pattern.
You're
Eleanor?
ah! What's happening? Mother? She just
It's okay, Eleanor. I'm
gets
here with
away.
you.
Yeah, you managed to like grab her hand if you're in reach of it. You're just in front of the cube that's spinning. If you'd have moved one more space, you would have been pulled in. It is Tanner's go.
Hello. Right. So I'm going to. Am I close to Tyro? So I got flung
Yeah,
back. Didn't I?
Tyro is okay. I'll put you on the map just so you can see visually where you are. Tyro is 25 feet away from you.
But I also got flung back, didn't I?
Oh, right. Good. What was your actual roll then? In the end?
I got bad. I
And
got a 7. Well, 10.
okay, that's where you end up. You're still 25 feet away.
Oh, even though I was right next to him. Okay.
Yeah, but you were flung off at an odd angle. But you can easily
Oh.
swim towards him.
Yeah, I'll run over and I'll spend my action to pick him up and run forward.
Okay.
I
You
think I
can
get an
dash
extra
and get all the way
point.
back to it if you want.
Yeah, perfect. I'll stand up next to it.
Okay.
And I'll
Do you
just
want
say
to
to him,
actually
"Oh,
place
God."
your hands upon it, or
Is it spinning currently?
it is yes?
I want to spin it the opposite direction.
Okay. Give me a D10.
D- dun. 1.
Oh god.
Oof.
Yeah.
Don't like the
One
sound
is
of
the
that.
Yeah.
One is the worst outcome you can possibly get.
Mhm.
Mind
Ah.
players?
You are completely unaffected in here. All that happens is as you turn it, you do manage to do it, by the way. You turn it the complete opposite direction, just as you intended. However, nothing seems to happen in this realm. And you look around, and Tyro looks at you and shrugs.
Oh god, what's going to happen
And
to us?
everyone outside, I need everyone to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
As
lord.
Oh
suddenly
boy.
you feel your insides go up into your throat. You suddenly see your hair suddenly drift upwards, and you suddenly see your shawls and scarves and clothing begin to drift upwards, falling up to the ceiling as gravity is turned completely on its head.
Oh god. I'll do it for the Phoenix as well, actually.
Does the
Is that
yeah?
the Phoenix
Phoenix is
dice? That's
flying,
very
but
cool.
it's completely disorientated as gravity is reversed. However, all of you managed to succeed with flying colors, so none of you are slammed 60 foot into the ceiling, which would have done like 66 fall damage.
Mm.
Oh
And
my god.
instead, all of you are able to either grab onto the cube itself, perhaps, or maybe each other, something that roots you onto the ground. There are these like runes on the floor. Some of them are maybe protruding enough that you're able to grab onto them. And there are recesses as well that are like creases in the ground, and you can stick your fingernails in them and yank onto them. You're now all of you dangling from the ceiling 60 feet in the air.
For
Okay.
Dyer, just as a thing, because of how close Baba Yaga and our flying thing is, could she have potentially grabbed that instead?
Oh, if you want to drop, you
Like
could totally drop down onto her, but that's
I
I'll
was
let
gonna
it. I'll
ask
let you
that for
do
my
that.
next turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that on your next turn. Yeah, sure. I do need to do it for Eleanor as well. And Eleanor succeeds amazingly. Cool. So she's grabbing onto you guys, probably onto Helena. She's like grabbed onto the ceiling. Jeez,
Oh, don't worry, Elena. I'm here to help with the ritual.
what happened to you? You're not Helena. Who are you?
I was
Yeah,
wondering
it's
that.
me. It's me.
He's better looking than Helidus, so.
Okay, this changed everything.
You insult me, Eridonis. How come? We're friends.
That new voice. Oh, it's killing
I
me.
love it. I love it so much.
I would never think of insulting you, Eridonis. We're such good friends.
Eridanus is just like, seriously, who are you?
This took an unexpected turn. Hmm. Okay, that's it. The turn
Expected
after
turn.
that is let's go. Let's go.
So Baba Yaga is close enough that I could kind of dive in her direction, push off the
Yeah,
ceiling in that direction, and land on
totally.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're 35 feet above her, so you have
Yep.
easily got enough of the angle to try and fall down and land on her.
That's what I'm gonna
Um,
do.
okay,
Yeah. Do I have to make a check for that, or can I just do it?
I'll give you an acrobatics check, but it's not going to be a tremendously difficult one. Just don't roll a one,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's enough. You
All
manage to
right.
swing off, land onto her hovercraft. Basically, it's all bony and bleached white, and she sees you. Ah, this is a one-person carrier, I'm afraid.
Fine by me, and I'm gonna whack her with the moonlit retribution, and try and knock her off.
Wow. Okay, cool.
So let
Um,
us
feel free to roll to hit.
roll to hit.
Target her.
Oh, target. Sorry.
That's all good.
Sorry,
You can, yeah,
it's
you
showing
can.
it's showing the reactions very slowly.
Oh, natural 2. It's not enough. She,
No, no, no.
yeah, she manages to block it with her own gnarled hand, and it sounds like you're impacting a staff, but it's just how ancient she is. The
Yeah.
flesh has become like a wooden gnarled
All right. I
staff. So yeah,
will. I'm gonna try it backhand then. Same thing.
okay.
Second attack. And come on.
That should hit.
That is a hit. That's a clean hit.
Nice. And I will also try a stunning strike on her.
Oh,
So she has
what?
to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, oh boy. Constitution saves. Coming right up. Well. She
Come
is
on, come
not
on.
happy about that.
Yes.
Unthinkable! You loathsome elf! Dare lay a hand on. And she gets smacked in the chin, and she reels from it for a moment, and she is going to burn a legendary resistance.
That's one.
Okay.
That's
That's
one,
one.
yeah.
That's fine. I'm gonna do a flurry of blows. I get 2 unarmed strikes.
She also
Yep.
needs to make a con save for suggestion.
Ah, thank you. Yes. Just. Okay.
Let's go.
If only she was
Come
closer.
on.
Only.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit. And cracking her across the cheek on the other side.
Yep.
Feels like you're punching a old hollowed out tree. Did you
It's
want to
kind.
use when you get to? Someone mentioned when you flurry of blows, you get to pick something, don't you?
Yeah, you can knock them prone, you can push them back, you can remove reactions, I think.
Yes, I can. They can. I can prevent them from taking reactions until the end of my next turn, and I am going to impose that.
You've got 2 other options for that, don't you, though?
It's either they can be knocked prone, or they get pushed 15 feet away, or they can't take reactions.
The push 15 feet away could be fun with the gravity if they knock her off the thing.
I assumed that's what he was going to do when she said this is a hovercraft for 1, and you were going to like say that's. You said that's fine with me. I expected you to knock her off. That'd be hilarious.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. I mean, I guess since that is what I was trying to do, then yeah, I'll. She has to make a dexterity saving throw though.
Okay.
For that one.
I'll
So
try
I'll let her
that.
make that throw.
What's your DC?
It is 14, 15. Hang on.
Okay. Should have gone up a bit because of your dex increasing. Oh no, that's wisdom, isn't it? Never mind.
Sorry, it's 16 right now. 16.
It is 16, so she just barely holds on as you nearly kick her all the way out of it. But she's firmly
fine.
gripped on.
All right, I'm gonna also.
got-
I also want to stay gripped onto this thing, even if it's starting to plummet a little bit. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hang on to it.
Yeah.
But she needs
Stay
to make
close.
another 2 con saves, right? For
Yep.
she got hit twice.
Okay, so another one. Just holding on to my suggestion. Yeah,
Damn
she's got it. She's got to
Mm.
roll pretty low, but that was dangerously close.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get it next time.
All right. That's your go. Finally getting some damage in and trying to break that
Oof.
concentration, but it's not there yet. Okay.
Ugh, that was like
Tyro.
4 hits, and she didn't even blink.
No, she's taking it pretty well. In fact, actually, just before,
What a name.
at the end of your turn, actually, I'm going to make a quick legendary action, and shit, she needs her teeth to do that. Okay, she'll do the other thing instead.
It's her teeth to do that.
Yeah, she does. She was going to bite you, but instead she's going to slap you with the pestle, which she brings out, and somewhere in the foothold is this large metal. Actually, it's more stone, like a stone club. And
Okay.
yeah, she attempts to whack you with that. Oh my lord! It's Christ.
Ouch! Ooh! Ooh! Ow!
Oh my
Ow.
god.
Oh, that hit.
Bud.
Oh,
Take
God.
2 legendary actions, I should say. But she does manage to flip you around the face, and I need to make that con save. But I don't
Yep.
think it matters much. No, because you don't really concentrate. Jeez.
No.
Okay. But yeah, you do get clobbered round the head, and this thing is unnaturally powerful. Whatever's in that pestle,
Right.
It's-
New target acquired.
it knocks
Wow.
the lights out of you. And it's overly sized for her as well. You have no idea how she's wielding it. It's almost comically big. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
She's like, ah, I tire of you, Dyer. Tired of these games.
Well,
Now,
it's not fun
Pyro.
for me either, you know. I'm just
Pyro's
sort
got
of.
a plan. Jeez. Okay. Right. Everyone, stay calm. I think spinning it the opposite direction didn't pull us in. It was worth a try. Don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna see if we can. Maybe this. Just gonna have him roll a straight intelligence to see if he can manipulate the Tesseract. Actually, let's give him Arcana because he's got +8 on that as well. 17. Is it? It is a success. And in doing so, he starts to manipulate it. He's like, maybe if we try this, and he starts running his finger along one of the vertices. I don't think that one matters much for him. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. So this is sequester. The funny thing is, it only works on things on the outside. It pulls them in and sequesters them. Pretty much like what has happened to Tyro. He's been sequestered, which means he doesn't age. He's just
Yeah.
being pulled into a dimension and he's stuck there. But because he's on the outside, sorry, he's on the inside going out. He's sequestered back into the material plane. Yep, that makes sense. Cool. Tyro pulls himself in as he draws a finger across the line, and he got lucky. Really did get lucky there. And Tyro is literally spat out. So he's for there. Everyone can see him. Eridanus, Dyer, Eleanor, even Tanner. You see Tyro vanish, but oh god, he's affected by the reverse gravity immediately. Ah! Oh! He starts falling. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Tyro!
Tyro?
It's you!
Hello, new person.
Oh, hello. Hold on a second. Hold on.
I
He's
think
going to
you
use a
need.
reaction.
I'm
Cast
already
another-
holding on. You need to be.
Thank God he's got that prepared. Tyro gently glides down to the ground, and he looks up at everyone and says, "Dyer, it's
I
me,
thought
Tyro."
I know. We thought you were gone. Where'd you go? How'd you come back? Never mind. Just watch yourself.
Right. He looks around and sees the situation. Is gravity reversed in here? Why are you all on the ceiling? That's bizarre.
Gravity is indeed
Oh.
reversed, possibly, but you know.
Some kind of effect from the Tesseract, Tyro. It's good to see you.
Ember, is that you?
Yeah, I've been cursed by chickens. It's a long story, but I'm gonna get it fixed.
Yes. Well, I can try and get rid of that if you want.
Just, we have to deal with her. She's crazy.
Baba Yaga, yes, actually, I have got an inquiry about what's going on. You told me that if I found a crack in the design, that you would think about hiring me. Uh, uh, yes. In fact, you're fully hired. Could you perhaps help these individuals? They're trying to complete the ritual. I'm gonna really just quickly roll a deception check. Tara doesn't know that you're necessarily in battle with her, although he could maybe guess it. So he's gonna roll an insight.
Oh God, that's
Tyro, we have to stop her. Whatever she's doing.
no. We're probably gonna
no,
finish
no.
the ritual first. It's
No. We need to finish this ritual, right?
Yeah,
No,
right away, Tyro,
stop,
right away.
stop the Helidus.
Oh my goodness. I'm so confused. You
Tyro,
look hurt,
it's
Bogart. Oh no.
Mm,
Okay. Let's see here. Oh. Oh, tired. He wants to remove curse on you, Helidus, now knowing there's a curse on you. He's actually got to get in range to do that. Touch. So for now, he will hold his action to dispel magic. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do with it. That's what he's going to do there. Because he can't do anything from this range except that. So, actually, wait. He's just used his reaction to do Featherfall, so he can't do that either. Sorry. Fuck me. Is that giant phoenix something we should be worrying about as well?
No,
That
that's
looks
a
dangerous.
friend.
Okay, that's a friend.
That's Ember's
Okay.
pet.
By the way.
Oh, this
Sorry
is
about that.
Eridonis, by the way. He's a friend too. He's new.
Yep.
Oh, a pleasure to meet you.
Yep, nice to meet you too.
That's Emberborn, Tyro, the people of Bromwell, vengeance incarnate.
Ah. It's all rather sudden, but I'll help in whatever way I can. I am a little bit exhausted. I haven't had much food, but nonetheless, he starts pulling out his notebook as he always does, his spell book, and begins making radical notes on the situation. How turning it a certain direction causes it to reverse gravity. For now, though, it's going to end his go. Eridanus, you're up.
Okay, so in order to try to assist as much as possible with this, he's kind of struggling because at the moment he's having to hold on to the floor. So in order to try to help with that, he's going to, and this is going to be a weird way of doing this, he's going to pull out the immovable paperweight, put it into his pocket, and just sort of activate it so he shouldn't be able to move.
That's useful. Yeah, that's cool. I'll do it.
But that's his
Sure.
action. So then for his bonus action, I guess, I mean, she said to channel power into the thing. So, okay, we'll do that. The only like bonus action. Actually, no, wait. There's a bonus action to activate that, or it's an action to activate that. It's an action to activate that. So I'm gonna bonus channel power into it by bonus action casting Healing Word on the Tesseract.
Healing
The
word on the
Tesseract.
Tesseract.
Yep.
Cool. Roll a d10. See what else? Oh my god, Eridanus, you did it again. You've done the impossible. Overcome the improbable. Eridanus, as you cast this spell into it, healing it? Question mark? Whatever. The Tesseract has never felt, so I guess it doesn't have an emotion. It doesn't feel anything, but it's never had a healing spell cast into it. I'll give you that. And because your power literally comes from the cosmos, it reacts vibrantly in reaction to this. You see glinting stars shoot out and unravel in the space around you. And a small portion of that dimension that both Tanner and Grizz are in spills out and forms into a triangular-like pattern on the floor. And in that moment, you see everyone around you kind of slowing down.
Oh no, I've done
They're
the
moving.
time stop effect, haven't I?
Yes, you have. You have just cast time stop. Roll a d4 to see how many
What?
turns you have.
What the hell?
Okay.
It's only a single round, but still.
But are you
It is.
still
Yeah.
suggested?
You get 2 rounds, actually. It's one
Oh yeah.
d4 plus 1.
Okay, I'm still suggested though. So, okay, so I've got
Yeah.
2 rounds.
Oh
And-
my god.
So with you have additional information now that Tanner and Grizz are in there. You can see them just on the border of it.
Okay. So, thinking about it, I'm gonna try to see if I can creatively interpret her orders. Her orders were to finish the ritual and basically assist. So, bringing more people back that have magic to assist seems. But then again, with time stop actions that affects, I'm just trying to think. It seemed to like power from the cosmos. So I've got, but it's
Oh, sorry. What am I saying? Time doesn't. I did say it earlier. I would be contradicting myself if I didn't say Grizz and Tanner don't have this effect either. So you're actually giving them an extra 2 turns as well.
okay.
Because I'd mentioned time doesn't seem to exist within the Tesseract. You're stopping time outside of it. So take that as you will. Tanner and Grizz will also get an extra 2 turns.
She's
Oh,
basically,
You're right back as well.
but
You're-
2 turns. But anything I do, actually, I'm just gonna have to quickly read the time stop spell because I'm considering I've been flooded with all this knowledge of what it can do. Let's have a think. Affects a creature other than you, an object being worn or carried by someone other than me. Okay. Interesting. So I can't affect a creature other than me, but I can affect an object. So... This is actually a really difficult decision. I have no idea what I should do. Power of the Cosmos. Power of the Cosmos. I guess I'm going to do that. Let's give these a few different tests and fun.
About that, I am back.
Okay, so because time is stopped, but it hasn't affected Tanner or Grizz, would it be their
Correct.
turn again before I get one of those two?
All 3 of you can have goes right now if you want.
Okay, so my first go is to test how much this thing likes the power of the stars. I'm going to try the lowest level spell I have. I'm going to attempt to cast guidance on the Tesseract.
Wow.
Actually,
Okay,
no, but then again,
On the
that only works on a creature, and this is... Does it count as a creature?
For the sake of it being magic and the rule of cool, I'm going to say yes,
Yeah.
it is. And you can cast guidance on it if you want.
Yeah. But in that case, would that break the time stop?
Not on the Tesseract, no. It's the one that's actually cast it,
Okay.
technically. So you are with the Tesseract in the time.
Okay, so I will
Breaking.
cast guidance on the Tesseract as my action.
And okay,
See
you
what
can
happens.
roll another d10 plus a d4. I'll let you decide if you want to add the guidance because it is optional.
Okay.
But yes, you can add a guidance.
I'll roll it and yeah.
I will mention, like I've already told you, that it's kind of varying power degree. You
yeah.
can tell
Let's go for it. So
lower-
it's okay. So
the
it's a
lower the roll.
9.
a 9, so almost as good as the 10, but not quite. 9 is okay. For the next minute, you feel like you've truly tapped into the powers of the Tesseract, its ability to not only manipulate time, but also space. Now, you can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see on your turn as a bonus
Okay.
action. You're under the effects of fast step.
Okay.
So,
Cool. So
I
I've
will
got.
literally just cast that. Hold on, let me
Yep. So I've got
Done
fast step
time
and time stop. Awesome.
done that, and we've got that.
Okay.
Anything else?
I mean, again, she told us to do whatever we could to finish the ritual. So for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on it again.
Nice. Yes. Keep using those spell slots.
Because that's kind of
Alright.
what she's told us to do. So
Yeah. Roll another d10. Every time you feel this thing,
a
it seems
4.
to rebound, and there's a feedback. 4.
It's one
4
of
is
the
not as good.
one of the more negative
I need you to
effects.
make a Constitution saving throw. It's not on the worst side of things, right? So 5 is like the middle roll, and it's only below 5 that it gets bad.
13.
So 4 is like the lesser of a bad. Okay, 13 is a fail, and you feel a complete weightlessness to you. You're no longer being held on by that.
Oh wait, actually,
Paperweight?
that's a good point. Because technically Tanner is in this space. Do I get his bonus?
You can see him, but no, he's not
Okay.
actually here or present.
Okay, so I now have weightlessness. I'm guessing I'm under the effect of levitate.
Correct. That's correct.
So I'm just levitating while held in place
Levitate.
by a by the immovable object, and it's just
Yeah.
like, well, this is weird. Anything
Thankfully, this is completely counteracted by the fact that you can teleport.
Yep.
Otherwise, some people would be completely helpless by this effect.
Yep.
Like the Dire or Tanner would be crippled, or even Grizz would be crippled by this. But for you, not so much. Okay, and is that all your goes?
But that's technically just one turn, so I used an action and a bonus action.
Okay.
But
Before
I
you
don't
take
know
your
if
next turn,
if Grizz
there's-
or Tanner wanted to do
Yeah,
anything.
I'm going
so I
to
was
allow
waiting.
Tanner and Grizz to sort of interject here as well. And you can see Eridanus just fueling the Tesseract with cosmic energy, and these stars seem to fly across your vision. And what do you want to do?
Hannah's still angry.
Oh, I imagine
so.
so.
So we're back on the material now.
You are not.
No, you're
No,
you're
I'm
just in
not.
an area where you're aware of me.
You can
Oh,
see
okay.
through like this triangle. Imagine it like a letterbox. You can see through this triangular letterbox into the material plane.
Okay.
And
I
the Tesseract
literally-
is still spinning in the middle of that triangle.
I literally have nothing else that I could do, so I'm gonna just try and stop it. I guess I'll stop the spin.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and
Go ahead, give me a d10.
yeah, just using
As you-
all the-
Subject yourself to the chaos of space and time. 'Cause you can't control the Tesseract.
Oh,
It controls you. 4 is also a levitate. So I'm going to roll a con save. This could help you, by the way, when you come back into the reverse gravity.
oh,
Okay, yeah, you're under the effects of levitate as well.
Sweet.
But you don't notice that because you're weightless here in this realm. So you grab it, you stop the cube, but you don't really notice any difference.
Okay. Grizz, help me
Alright,
try
so-
and stop this thing.
Okay, alright. What do you want me to do?
How about
Wait,
I
hold on.
completely
No, we
stop
gotta-
it?
Hold on, no.
Yeah, Grizz is under
No.
a suggestion.
We're not gonna stop it. We need to finish it.
No, we're not going to finish it, Grizz. Snap out of it.
Finish. What? I trust Baba Yaga. She's not going to do anyone any hurt or harm. She just wants to.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm going to... Can I use my bonus action to do a shield bash against Grizz?
Here, if you want
That's completely down to you. I have Shield Master if it means anything to you.
I got a quick question in regards to your aura.
Yes.
When does that kick in?
That's throughout. It just says anybody within my aura... I'll
Can't
put
be
it in.
charmed. Cool.
Yeah.
That's fine then. I think. Does it end the charm? Is the question. I'll tell you what. You can use your action to shield back Grizz, and I'll say you can end the charm effect if you want.
Sweet.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just be like, Grizz, snap out of it. The animated shield just kind of
What was
like
that for?
goes up to him to.
What? That was mean, Tanner.
Grizz, are you back with me now?
I've always been with you,
What do you think
Tanner.
of Baba Yaga? What do you think of Baba Yaga?
She's very powerful, and I don't think we should be fighting her. But I don't like what she's doing. She didn't want to tell us what she was doing, so that could be bad.
You know what? That's good enough for me. Now help me stop this thing.
Okay, hold on. He puts his axe away and tries to grab it with both hands. Go ahead, Tanner. You can roll a d10 for me.
Oh, great.
4 grid.
There you are.
3.
Oh, one worse.
Busted. Like this. Boom. And you see him just pulled away and immediately sent back into the material plane.
Oh no! I'm alive.
I did it. It worked. Why is everyone standing still? Hello? Hello?
I think I managed to freeze time on everyone but us.
Oh. Hold on. Whoa. And he falls.
Oh yeah, and gravity's gone. Enjoy.
Poor guy. And I think he's going to take 66 full damage.
See if you can land on Baba Yaga. Direct your fall.
From this angle? Hmm,
I mean,
that's a stretch.
technically, can he fall if
Nope.
time is stopped?
I gave him a chance. I gave him a chance to fail, and he rolled a 5. So, and
Yeah.
yes, he does still fall. Gravity still works.
Yeah.
It is just time. He falls, crack onto the ground next to Tyro. Ow! I'm okay. He's fine. He just
Okay.
uses the rest of his turn to get up. Back to
Okay.
you there, Adonis. And Tanner, if you want to, all of you have basically got any turns you want to do right now. You've still
Okay.
got 2 more, right? No, 1 more.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 more.
I guess I'm going to try and. I see he's poofed away, so I'm gonna try and grab it again.
You'd get lucky.
Nothing else I can do. Come on,
Every
3.
time.
Just let's go.
Oh my god, you did it. You literally did it. Okay, fair enough. There it is. Tanner, you appear back onto the material plane, and I'm going to quickly hide away this.
And I'm levitating, aren't I?
Yes, so you don't fall.
I would like to try and. Can I float?
Yes. Oh, wait. Floating is
Why are
tricky,
you? Wait. Why
but
are you
you can push
levitating?
away from someone.
Because of the
Okay.
roll of 4.
Mm.
So I still have 2 turns left.
Not 2 turns, rather. It is 2 turns is what you get with time stop.
Okay.
It could be more, but he only rolled a 1 on the d4,
Okay.
so this
Okay.
at the end of this turn, it is your
Okay.
normal turn.
Considering that spell seemed to be having some sort of effect, Eridanus considers this for a moment and says, let's try giving you something a bit more powerful, and he's going to drop the Gilded Lotus into it.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm all for this. This is a force of nature spell, isn't it? As well.
I'm not dropping the spell, I'm dropping the item, the artifact.
Okay, gotcha. Right. Okay, yeah. It drops in, and it
So
doesn't
I'm
look
gonna
like
remo-
it impacts anything solid.
I'll
It
remove
just-
it from my sheet, because I don't have
Yep.
it.
You see, it's almost as if it melts and ripples, and as it passes through onto the other side, you see it's almost encased in ice. Like it's kind of glassy looking, and as it floats away into, well, nothingness, I would like you to roll a d10.
Does my sense of smell return? Like, does this break attunement to this artifact?
Not immediately.
Okay.
Not immediately.
Mm.
Oh no. I've
Oh, Lord.
returned gravity back to normal?
Yes, yes, you did. Well, that was fun shenanigans. Grizz, oh, not again.
I'm still, but I do still have a bonus action.
God damn it.
Literally
And
said.
Grizz takes another 16 bludgeoning damage. All right. Ah.
Can I use the action of my second turn now?
You can still, yes, you can still go.
While I'm falling, awesome. I'm going to use the Cape of Montebank while Baba Yaga is falling to land on top.
Nice. Totally.
And am I within 5 feet of Grizz? Before he falls, of course.
Grizz, no, he's falling back upwards.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah,
I
I'll
mean-
just go to Baba Yaga.
I mean, I suppose, could you, just as a thing, use the time as he's falling, wait till he's lined up with you, and then use your action, because you're levitating, so it's not affecting you.
I'm just gonna say Grizz took the damage.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's fine. I just want to take Grizz with me.
Oh, is it? That's gonna be very tricky because he's 60 foot away from you.
Then that's fine. I'm just going to Baba Yaga.
Okay. So the heights. I'm gonna correct all the heights real quick, and return this back to normality. Probably a good thing you did that because that was getting confusing even for me. All right.
Yep. And
No one needs to roll a deck save because
Nope.
except for Grizz and Tyro. Tyro's still under the effects of Featherfall though, because he used that on his
Yep.
reaction. So he just glides back down towards you, and he just I just imagine he's just fallen away, and now he just slowly, gently falls back behind your shoulder, Eridon. It's like, oh, hello, I'm back.
Well,
Yeah.
that's time back to normal.
Good job.
Thank you.
My goodness. Let's kick this back into the turn order, starting with the Iron Teeth of Baba Yaga. Flipping hell, that was confusing. All right. Okay. It's gonna go for Dire, I think, because you're the only one. You're punching her lights out right now,
Mm-hmm.
and not risking an attack missing. It's gonna be mean and fire off a magic missile at you instead.
Okay. I don't have a lot of points left.
Just want to point out this is a single targeting ability, and you do have your reaction.
Oh. Okay.
If you're attuned to it.
Can I deflect missiles?
No, not that. I was talking about the Iron Stone of Absorption.
Oh, that.
Do you have it attuned? I know you have protection.
I do have it attuned. Yeah, I've used it before.
Cool.
So I can reduce. How many levels have I used so far? I think I can use up to 20 levels, and I've only used 3 so far. So yeah. What level magic
It's
missile is it first?
Just
Okay,
first.
then I can not do that, and I will not. I will refuse to take that.
Just
I
pretty
can cancel
clutch.
the magic. Yep.
And I really threw your bone there because it did a
And
D4.
thank you for reminding me that I
Oh.
had.
I just wanted. In fact, let's put a little spinny stone on you just so you can.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
It is a D4, and then it's times by 3, so that'd be 5 times 3, which is 15, and you're on 14. Which would have been a terrible way to go down from Iron Teeth spitting magic missiles at you, but
Yeah.
that's suddenly the Iron Stone spins into the path of the magic missiles and they just absorb them and trap them within the crystal.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, it is Emberborn's go.
All right, Emberborn doing a bit of a barrel roll as gravity gets twisted upside down and downside up on him, but kind of gets his bearings and flies towards the teeth for another attempt to destroy them.
Oh, go ahead.
It's going to be a beacon of fiery talons. This
Why
guy
has it
is
rolled
ridiculous.
so bad?
There we
Okay.
go.
Oh,
Finally.
finally. Jeez.
The teeth need and the teeth on its turn probably would do fire damage to Tanner because it was concentrating on heat and metal, I think.
You're right. Thank you.
I think it probably missed a couple turns of that, but it needs to make a concentration check after being struck by Emberborn.
Okay, Tanner, you suffer 3 points of fire damage. It's very minimal. Concentration check.
Half?
It is
right.
already halved.
Oh, already half. Perfect.
Okay. It does save.
Okay, that's it for Emberborn.
Okay. I'll
Let's
tell you how
continue
badly it's
doing-
rolled.
engage the teeth.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it is Heladus, your go.
I am still under the effects of a spell that tells me to help power the Kesterask, right?
Please do.
Well, here's the kicker. My component pouch has been disintegrated, I believe. So, one of the only spells I can do that doesn't require a is immolation. So I will use my 5th level spell slot to channel immolation, which would be what would submergence, I guess, into this
Yes, submergence, yeah.
submergence into this tube.
Okay. It drinks up
My
your magic and
most
begins to
powerful
worm
spell slot.
through. I'd like you to roll a d10 as well.
I have to place it. I don't want to place a measure template.
No,
That's
that's
not what I'm
fine.
doing here.
Just as long as you knock off the spell slot, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's gone. And roll
okay.
1d.
1d10, yeah. 7 is a good one. 7, lucky 7s. That's what you
Lucky
got.
7. Cool.
It is. As you cast this spell, you feel a rapid increase in time just centered around you, and you're under the effects of the haste spell.
Yeah.
What? Yes.
Nice. Do I have to roll my 1d100 when casting a spell into the Tesseract? I guess I still would, wouldn't I?
Wild magic, absolutely, yes. And Baba Yaga remarks on that and says, "You're wondering why your magic is so chaotic? This is the reason. An
Oh,
anomaly.
finally an answer. Thank you, Baba Yaga.
This is the anomaly to all the strange warping weave.
This is why I find myself in this strange cursed form.
It is? Well, that's more to do with Dyer, actually. You can take it out on her.
That's I did not ask for this, Daya. But let's see what happens. You glow with bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. I'm basically dawn. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded till the next end of its next turn. So I get a dawn-like aura.
Who's blinded?
Anyone who ends their turn within 5 feet of me
Gotcha.
ends their turn. Keyword.
Beautiful.
And does that haste apply immediately?
It does, yes.
So I guess I would get another action, as well as I have my movement. So I will go pick up my stuff, whoop, 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 run back, and as a hasted action, I think you can use an item. So I will
Yes, you
use
can.
my bottle of Fire Elemental Command, which is still in its form, has 2 charges left. I will channel the Fireball into the Tesseract using 2 of the Fire Elemental Command bottles charges.
I think if an item asks you to use a spell, that still means you. I'm pretty sure.
You can't do that?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, no problem.
I'm not sure 100%, but I'm going to rule it as if it's recreating the effects of a spell, I think you can
Yeah.
still cast that spell.
No
Sorry.
problem. In that case, I will use my Pearl of Power that I picked back up to.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Oh God.
That's how bright your
And going out.
Regain one of my 3rd level spell slots. I'll just do that.
You know what? I'm not going to do that, but that's how blindingly bright it is coming from Ember.
Okay,
Um,
so
yeah.
I'll exhaust my Pearl of Power to regain a 3rd level spell
Gotcha.
slot.
That's fine. I'll allow you to do that. It's cool. All right.
That
Eleanor's like, okay. Baba Yaga, I think it's almost ready. Good, dear. Well, let's wrap it up then. And you see her clapping her hands as she's trying to weave and duck out of Dyer's attacks. All right. Thank you all very much for helping. I don't know if we could have done it without you, actually.
You're welcome, I guess.
She's gonna roll a quick ability check. 21. She succeeds, and the tesseract. She begins to manipulate it, holding it even tighter still, until, well, it becomes almost like a black hole. Something you see familiar on the other side, actually. Grab it. Yeah.
I just sort of looked at it for a moment. I'm like, oh no, not void stuff.
Uh,
That's my initial thought.
Yep, you're not wrong there. Tesseract begins to whir and blur with energy and almost going negative in the way that you can see the starry colors suddenly leach and they go black and white. Now, dear, if you could please take us to our destination. Okay, yes, it's set up. Good, good. Now, let's just get these off my back and we can hit the switch, so to speak. It's Baba Yaga's go. Boy, this is a nasty time to have a go straight away. Okay, Tanner is low, Dyer is low. Jesus. Also, yeah, she has to spin around again. And everything is just topsy-turvy once again for her. Trying to figure out which way is up at this point. Okay. Tanner, you're the biggest spanner in her works. If you are to break the charm, then all is gone. So she's going to turn towards you. Out of a small pocket, she pulled a rather dried out looking cocoon and crushes it in her hand. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, it should pop up there. There you go.
Are you fucking kidding?
There we go. Powerless to resist my will.
I'm afraid to ask.
We're no longer
Anna, you get-
suggested, at least.
You get polymorphed into a chicken.
That's true. She just broke the concentration by doing that.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tanner, you'll then hurled towards the Tesseract.
Oh, God.
Whee!
Oh, flying
In you go.
chicken.
I would allow you to make a strength save, but it's a chicken. It's not going to be very good.
And
Yeah,
you're
just give me-
still at disadvantage, I guess.
with disadvantage, you're still cursed.
No, allow
You
me this. Come on.
No.
Well, that's okay because this is going to be a second natural 20.
2020? No.
If only. And you're thrown
shit.
back in there. I'm so sorry.
So shit. That's so shit. That's
It
so
is. It actually is. Baba Yaga
Damn,
is going
there's
to fly
no
away.
getting at this witch, man. She's just too powerful.
There was a chance, but she's just going to... Actually, she's just going to fly directly up. That'll do. And taking you with her dire still, I guess. So she's up to the ceiling now, 60. And it is Grizzly's go. He does no longer have the charm, but he is struggling with what to do now. I'll let you pick now, Dance. He's no longer mind control. So. Do you want to take his turn, James?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. What would Gris do at this point? Do I play into him? Do I play into him being a stupid barbarian who cares about his friends? I think that.
Does see Tanner get thrown in there?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Seeing this, he's gonna try to. There's a couple of options they could do. I mean, he's seen Baba Yaga cast this spell. He's seen Tanner thrown in. Would Tanner would he jump in after Tanner to try to save Tanner somehow, or would?
I think
Seems
that's a
Grizz like.
possibility.
Yeah, I'll go for Grizz doing that. He's like, Tanner, no! And jumped in trying to save them.
I'm covered. All right. Allow him to jump through. This, you can tell that it has actually turned into a portal, a black hole. And as he's yanked in, there's no longer that starry night sky, just a darkened void. And Tanner's light barely visible. He can swim up to him and try to throw him back in. Allow him to make basically a strength saving throw to overcome like the gravity. And he's got, if he wants to rage and do this with advantage, he's by all means.
Yeah, why not? He'll rage. No,
Alright.
Tanner! And then, I guess.
Okay, roll a strength save with advantage. Nice. Okay. In doing this, he has sacrificed himself, throwing himself into the void, grabbing a hold of you, Tanner, like grabbing and sort of twirling it in the air, and using his momentum as he's flying forward to swing you back out, and you come flying out, skidding across the ground. You're back on the floor at 0 feet, and meanwhile you see Grizz just slowly falling away into darkness. There is a tear shed on Eleanor. No, no, no! This isn't supposed to happen! You don't want to get trapped in there! The Tesseract immediately on its go. Okay. This could determine a lot of things, but I need everyone else to make me a strength saving throw as well. Success, success. Dire is that you've got advantage still, Dire.
Got advantage, yeah. I thought
Yeah.
I thought I rolled it. Alright, let's try again.
Oh, okay. Thankfully, you're still actually really high in the air, and this one isn't. This one isn't the full pool. What did Cam get? Yeah.
Rolled a 7 both times. God damn it.
Did you get there, Cam? 7-7.
7.
As
Mhm.
as I think this is going to pull him in, as I technically can't be moved at the moment due to the immovable object in my pocket, unless this is somehow overcoming that. Could my check instead be to try to grab hold of Tanner and stop him flying in?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Picking-
You have got the
yeah.
immovable object. I will allow you to try and grab a hold of Tanner instead. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
Because I got 20 on the check.
Tyra does still need to make one, but again, he uses his mind over that, and yeah, he's under no ill effect. Tyra, unfortunately, you are ripped away from Babby. Actually, in all fairness, let's roll hers as well.
This would be hilarious. She gets sucked in.
Screws herself
Only
up.
because she's not sat in the. Oh god. Yep, she's moving down as well with
She wouldn't
you.
have Tyro's presence of mind to use her brain instead of knowing what that.
Well, she's kind of getting punched in the face, so
Fair enough.
she's not getting that same benefit right now. But it's not a big deal. Dire and Baba Yaga are both 60 feet in the air, and they get pulled 20 feet down towards it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then everyone else who's around it just holds on as the sheer gravity is sapping you in. It's not just that; it feels as though everything around you kind of being drained and sapped of color. In addition to that,
Look.
what did Emberborn get there? Just real quick.
Also, Eleanor hasn't rolled on it
17.
either.
17.
17 for both Ember and or Heladus and Emberborn.
Cool, that is a success. Both of you holding yourself at the brink of this thing. Okay. And Tanner, it's your go.
Ah,
You're
I'm so
levitating chicken.
I'm so annoyed. I literally can I peck myself?
No, you
Do I
can't.
even have the intelligence to do that? No. of
Tyra
course
could
I
help.
don't.
Tara could absolutely help you, though.
I do chicken things for my turn.
You'd have
Yeah,
to wait.
what does a chicken do
You,
exactly?
you might you might you might
It
peck
fucking stresses.
you might peck me as I've grabbed hold of you suddenly.
Yeah, that all I can imagine is just
Flopping around
like
like
a
a
chicken call from Moana.
Given Tyler the most frustrating battle of his life.
I'm literally. It's just the curse of me playing fucking melee characters.
Okay, Dyer, you're actually. I'm gonna make a legendary action. Trying to get Dyer off of her. She hasn't even used any this round. No, because it's the beginning of a new round. That's why. So, okay, she's gonna swing her pestle once again straight towards you.
God.
How
Touching.
how close
Touching
is she?
connect.
She's 40 feet up, isn't she? Damn, too
Correct.
far away.
Okay, this thing connects though.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. Mortrim pestle. I don't want all of that. I want this.
How much is this going to hurt?
Ouch.
Oh God.
I
A
feel like
lot.
I feel like the
Oh.
calculations are off on that. It should be at least a plus 12, not a 13 plus. I mean, it's still a hit regardless.
It's it and 32 points of damage. I am out.
Yep. Takes 2 of our legendaries to do that, but it
Yep.
is enough to clock you around the head and you go falling off. She is going to use the rest of her movement to push you off the edge,
Yeah.
and your body collapses onto the ground, and you do take a death save from the full damage.
Oosh. Okay. Yep.
Just before your turn as well. Is really mean.
Where do I go to do a death save? Where am I?
Another death save.
Yeah, it should just be
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
Oh fuck
Oh
no!
my god.
Dead.
No.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
a
Yep.
fucking chicken, so I can't even say.
She's dead.
Ah!
yeah, that's instant death because you failed 1 from falling and then 2 fails from that.
Yep. Bye bye.
Holy fuck.
That was brutal. Well,
That couldn't have gone
Are
any worse.
you fucking kidding me?
And it's the dead.
Holy shit. You all see
Okay.
Dyer as she lands onto the ground, the look in her eyes before life fades away from it.
she just lands on her neck. Like it just it's
God,
gruesome.
yeah.
Oh,
Right. Baba Yaga's up there brushing herself off, taking a seat in the skull-like throne. I warned you. I really didn't wish you'd come to this. But
Huh?
you dared, tried to use magic against me. Laid your hands on me. I will finish this. It is Tyro's go, and he's going to quickly dispel magic on you, Tanner, and get rid of that.
Tanner will come to, already staring towards Dyer.
He is also staring with complete shock, and he's speechless. But realizing this is clearly a fight against her, and there is no longer any chance.
to be picked up.
He says, turn. He turns away, and he doesn't seem to have the stomach saying the words, but he quickly turns towards the Tesseract and begins to think. Something I can do, surely. No, we just need to leave. We need to leave. Now. In fact, I don't even know if he should dispel you or just banish you. God, it's gonna run as far as his little feet can go, away from the Tesseract. Eridanus, you'll go.
Okay. Herodonis looks up at looks to Dyer, looks at Baba Yaga, and then he's gonna fast step right on top of her.
Yeah. God, no.
And then he's gonna pull out the Quicksilver potion and smash it on her face.
No. God.
What does that do?
Present from the alchemy hags.
Oh my god. Okay. First of all, you need to roll to hit this bad boy. So just give me a just a straight strength or dex, whichever's highest.
They're both the same, so please don't miss
It's
this.
a hit. It is a hit. You just smash it against her face. Tries to defend against it, but she didn't expect a potion to be smashed in there, and she's gonna roll a con save. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
And you
The
know what?
silvery
And you
potion.
know what? I hate her that much. I'm using my omens just in case it's one of those weird effects where if she fails by a certain amount, it extra effects. I'm cosmic oming that to reduce it by 6 into 0.
To bring it to 0.
Yep.
That's not even fair, man. But then again, considering what I've been doing to you, it makes sense. The effect of this potion is a little bit disturbing because the liquid begins to have a life of its own as it spreads over her body like quicksilver, wrapping itself over every inch of her skin and clothing. And before long, she's almost blinded by it, and her screams begin to gargle and drown out. We're gonna absolutely have to burn legendary resist for this because that is terrifying. If she had no more saves
Yep.
or resistances, she would be petrified in silver.
Oh God.
So close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Herodonis just looks at her and just is like, "You will pay for your actions, witch."
What sorcery is this?
Yeah, not much of a leader if you don't know what your own servants were brewing.
I'd hoped to end your lives quickly, but you're proving to be more resilient than I anticipated. Nonetheless, your efforts are in vain. The ritual is complete. I was hoping to send you into the void, but
Oh, I don't care about your ritual. I'm taking you down.
Oh, dramatic music.
her eyes go wide as you say that. And she's gonna pull her teeth towards her. The teeth are gonna provoke an attack of opportunity, I guess.
Oh, the phoenix.
Remember, Born.
And now it hits.
Now it finally does some damage.
Oh, it's
my
a good one
lord.
too.
Oh god.
Hopefully, break that concentration on Tanner's heat armor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully.
Oh no,
Oh,
no, it's still in
damn.
there.
So I'll just.
But I will say you shatter almost all of the teeth as they fly towards her, and she just catches like practically like an empty jaw of teeth. Well, she just tosses it aside and just throws him to the ground. Never mind. She just looks around. Emberborn's go.
He's chasing teeth, right? So he's gonna fly up there and try to, I guess, beak and talon in the mouth, going for the teeth. So he'll be fly up to about 40 feet, right next to her, and yeah, beak and talon. 27 to hit and a 11 to miss.
But potentially on
Yeah.
fire.
I
He does
ouched
appear to be
Yeah,
resistant to fire.
I was guessing.
And says, "No, please. I've been trapped and burned alive in an oven. This is nothing."
That's fine.
Okay. She does take some damage from it though. You can tell, like the claws scraping across the skin. She just doesn't burst into flame like you'd expect. Okay. It is Helidus's go.
Looking around frantically, just having the spell drop and kind of grabbing his bearings and seeing Grizz go into the hole. Linda, I wish it could have been you and I under different terms. It's been such a pleasure. I guess it never really was meant to be, but maybe we'll meet again. I'm not really sure. And I will use the shove action to shove her into the hole.
Oh my god! What?
And I will use the wild magic capabilities to give myself advantage on the shove attack, or make her have disadvantage, whichever it is.
Yep.
Dave, I don't know how this works.
It's going to be your athletics versus my dexterity acrobatics.
Okay,
So you
then I
can
will.
give yourself advantage with that check.
All right, so it's a control to give advantage.
A
Just to give
shift.
advantage,
Shift.
Yeah.
and I will
15.
use 2 sorcery points to add a 1d4 to that.
Well, you can see her roll as well, which is a 16. So, oh my god, you didn't. You just pushed the love of your life into the void.
Love of a previous life.
Gasps. Gasps from the crowd. Eleanor, no! You just hear Baba Yaga like, no! No! What are you doing? You ruined
I need to-
everything!
Return me to who I was, bitch! And I'm hasted, so I
Oh
will.
god, she's like clawing away the quicksilver from her face, and you just see this snarled grimace. Now you piss her off. Okay, well
Have you got any spells that use the saving throw, and can you do them as a hasted action?
I cannot cast a spell as a hasted action.
Damn.
Or that could have been a hasted action, I guess.
that is a hasted
shove
action, yeah, I
attack.
guess.
What spells? What's the Scorching Ray? Yeah, I can cast that. It requires no components, so I will spend a level 2 spell slot and unload 3 Scorching Rays at her. Or water rays, I guess now? I don't know. Everything's fucking crazy. Let's go. Number 1. 2 spell slot. It's a miss. Number 2. Do not consume spell slot. That one will hit.
God.
And
Okay.
number 3. Do not consume spell
Technically,
slot.
it's not fire damage, so
So it's 6
Yeah.
points of ice damage, water damage? I have no idea.
It is cold damage, and I'm gonna say she is resistant to it. You can tell once again the frost seems to melt over her skin, but she looks down at you, doesn't care that she's being pelted with spells. She's just angrily grimacing at you like, fine, have it your way. Eleanor has no go. She just screams as she falls into the void. Baba Yaga's go. She is so pissed.
yeah, I
Oh
think
my God.
you've taken her full ire, even off of me, who just smashed a potion in her
has.
face.
Had enough. All right, I'll show you what it can really do. And with you on top of it, still Eridanus, she's going to move her skull throne over to the Tesseract, kind of like hovering above it, and she draws from its reserves and does what I didn't think you would force my hand to do, but she begins strangely in this moment, despite all her rage, she begins dancing.
Oh
What?
no.
And it is the creepiest, craziest dance. It almost looks marionette-esque. And as she twists and cricks her neck in unusual odd angles and spins around, you see that the Tesseract also begins to maneuver in the same jittery motions. And as it spins, it aligns to her will. And she casts not a spell, but she's going to do Dance of the Time Taunter. It takes an additional go after this. Whew.
Okay. So
Everyone can make an intelligence saving throw as she unleashes
which
the power of
which weirdly I have advantage on, right, because of the Tesseract thing from earlier.
Like 1d100, sorry, because I forgot to do it because I cast a spell.
Okay.
You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, after which time You return to the space you previously occupied, and the person occupied space, and that space is occupied. So when I cast that spell, I bamf the astral plane.
Yep.
See ya.
And when you say astral plane, we know where you're actually
You know
going.
where that goes, yeah. I
Yep.
might just quickly rendezvous with the one I just pushed in the hole.
Oh my god, you do! You see Elder just tumbling through this portal. He looks up at you like, "Oh, did you come back for me?"
Yes, of course.
And then you vanish again. It's like, no.
That's such
Oh
a
my
dick
God.
move. It's hilarious though.
Wow, magic.
Oh, that's mean. Well, we'll come back to that in a second. For now,
Yeah.
actually, you just avoided this horrible intelligence save, by the way. So,
Okay.
everyone else, give me that in save.
I rolled.
Okay. And Tanner, an intelligence save.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence. Plus 3.
14.
It's not enough.
Are there any more ways I can?
17.
17.
Plus 3.
Just barely short of the DC of 18. And once again, I've ruined Cam's day in so many more ways imaginable. I can't believe it. I'm sorry for this, bro, but it's the way the dice have really rolled. Baba Yaga is pissed. After completing this, she's going to attempt to go for the finisher. She's going to attempt to end this fight.
Oh.
Starting with you, Helvis, 100%. Okay.
I mean, I'm not here.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
gone
yeah, of
till
course
the.
not. You're not here. Yeah, my bad. Apologies. Right. Well,
But maybe I am. I don't know. She might be able to see in the astral plane. I have no idea what she can do.
She has got certain vision. She's got crone sight, but I won't bore you with the details. Let's go to dealing with Eridanus. You're the only one not stunned.
Yep.
She's going to definitely go for you.
That's fair.
Fuck's sake.
98 health.
Fucking stunned.
I know.
Shoes on the other foot, I guess.
Oh my god.
Big spells. Spells. Oh yeah, let's just quickly roll this. D6 for her layer action. Nope. Still no good. Okay.
Yeah, I bet.
Hard. Not concentrating on anything, is she?
Nope. Not anymore, because we broke the polymorph.
Okay. In that case, she turns to you. All right, unforeseen star. Dance to my tune. You will become my puppet. And she mimics cutting her own strings with this rusty pair of scissors. And then she turns them onto you and just begins knitting these invisible strings onto your shoulders and head. Give me a wisdom save as we cast Dominate Person. But I'm also going to... Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Eridanus is just like, dancing to whose tune, huh? This river flows where it wants.
Well said. But I don't know why I bothered. I should just resort to more violent measures.
You could.
But I was saving those for him. And she points a finger towards Tanner. And it's going to be her next go after this.
Okay. Should then be
She is
Grizz's
going
turn,
to-
which Grizz doesn't get a turn, I guess. Then Tess, right? I guess.
Grizz is still around, but she's literally... Basically, she's just cast Time Stop herself, almost, in a sense. But she gets only one extra go in this
Yeah.
instance.
Which she used for Dominate Person, right?
She did the first one for Dominate Person.
Yeah.
And now the second turn, she's going to turn to you, Tanner. Do you want me to just put you out of your misery?
I'm stunned. I can't talk, can I?
Probably better that way. All right. In that case, Eridanus, I was going to let you live out the rest of your days in the void, but if you'd rather be a pile of ash, so be it. And she is going to cast point blank disintegrate on you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Welcome to my fate.
Oh no,
Bring
no,
it.
no.
Oh
Come
god.
on. Roll well.
It doesn't one-shot me.
It
But,
didn't kill you. It didn't.
but,
You took all the damage.
yeah.
76 points of force damage
Yeah.
as your body is racked.
Oh, no. Never
Yeah.
mind, it wouldn't have helped.
Oh
He
yeah,
just
you
sort-
got tons of
Well, no.
stats.
Yeah, he just sort of looks back at her and he's just like, is that all you've got?
Insolent children, I will show you just how little you know of magic. It is going to be Grizz's go.
Do I see Grizz with Elena? Because that
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. In this moment, Grizz is in there too.
back this way, Grizz. Oh, I'm sorry. Back this way, Grizz.
Yeah, you want to try and grab him?
Help him, Elena. Help him. He needs your help. I gotta figure out this weird alternate Ember voice.
Okay. Grizz is stuck in here at the moment in a complete and utter void. But if he wants to try and attempt something, he could throw it. I mean, that's. What do you want to do with him, James?
Hmm. Okay, I have an idea. Can he see out through the void, sort of hole, sort of thing that he's fallen in
Yeah,
through?
he can see a window that's roughly cube shaped, but it's getting smaller and smaller as he's falling
Yeah.
away.
Can he try to, and this is going to be pushing it, tie a rope to hit? Actually, wait. Just a
I'll also
second.
give him a free,
No,
just give him a free perception check as well.
I actually.
It probably won't change your actions, but yep, you see something. There's in the darkness something does. The light hits something in the darkness. It is not within reach of him. It's sort of floating in here at a distance, but let me try and get you the art. I can quickly find it.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
I found it. Okay. You see this cube-like shape, but it's almost completely encrusted in rock. That's floating in
Okay.
here.
Ooh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh, and with a 22, you see something else as well. There is, quite disturbingly, there is a severed head floating in this space as well. There seems to be a female kind of complexion to the lower half, like the mouth and the nose, but the upper head, like the upper portion of the head, is completely transformed. It looks kind of spiky and horned, and it's covering her eyes.
Odd. Okay. Now, what I want. How far to the window sort of thing is it for Grizz?
They've just been flung out, so
Not that far
It's-
yet?
not that far. No, you can get to it.
Can
But
I you because obviously we didn't put this on, but one of his great tax abilities allows him to do a teleport.
oh,
Right?
the storm one.
Yeah.
Yes,
So can he use the storm one to basically teleport back through and whack Baba Yaga?
I suppose you can give it a shot. There is going to be one roll for this to see if you can get
Yeah.
away from the crushing void. And I'm sad to say it, but it is actually a charisma save, and it's not his. It's not his strong suit.
Nope.
So teleporting is possible in normal planes, but teleporting from the Tesseract into the other plane is like the same sort of sensation of overcoming a force cage,
Yeah.
and he is unable to fully understand why it's not working at all. He probably just throws the axe towards it, and you see his axe just fly straight through the cube, out back into here. It clangs to the floor, and as he tries to use his lightning powers to like teleport to the axe, it just electrocutes around him and sparks off into nothingness.
Okay. Then for his second attack, I want him to try to tie a rope to the encore javelin and throw that through to just try to embed into something.
Okay. Sure, just give me an attack roll with that. You hit Baba Yaga's AC.
Yep. It's like there's a javelin comes through and stabs into her.
Oh my god. Ah! What the? He turns around, noticing Grizz is attached. Oh god. Don't think about it, Grizz. Okay. I think that's gonna end his go.
Yep.
Oh god. Okay. The hell? The Tesseract is primed.
Yep.
I need. Well,
I guess can he then use his movement to try to pull himself up the rope? Like start climbing the rope, I guess.
he can. Yeah, he can use his movement to start climbing up. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what he'd do for his movement. He's just climbing back
Okay.
up.
Back up. He gets to the very edge of it, but he's unable to like overcome this barrier. It seems to push back creatures, not objects, but only like essence, like your soul, is somehow trapped in here. Like it's absorbed life. But there is a reason for that. That's because of its new void-like state. It's taken on leached of color.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Tesseract is primed, and it begins to pull everyone, not just those who are like next to it, and I mean the space as a whole. This place begins to unravel and dissipate. You can see the actual walls begin to like fold away, and the reflections fold underneath the floor, such that you're kind of just stood on a square platform in the midst of nothingness. But in the distance, you can start to see a cloudy smoke, the mist of grey, fast approaching. And I guess we will also change the color of this place now. But that'll be it to go. Tanner.
What the fuck is happening?
I have no idea.
Yeah. What is happening, Tanner? It's oh, the Shadow Beast. It's coming back.
Oh,
I thought you're no longer a
right.
chicken.
no, but
No,
I'm
you're not.
stunned.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Of course you are.
Yeah.
Okay, you're no longer stunned at the end of your turn.
Mhm.
Tyra looks around and says, This is telecating us somewhere? I think we're being transported. The black, the leaching of color,
Yeah.
the mist. You're taking
my
us to
God.
the Shadowfell.
Tyro.
What?
Just
You okay?
hit this witch with your best shot.
Um,
Fire away.
I can give it I can give it a shot.
Something that will break her down somehow.
But I really feel like we should just get out of here.
Do you really want to leave Dyer's killer alive?
No. You're right. Okay. I'll try it. He turns to her, and he's going to use his highest slot. He's not as leveled as you guys,
Yeah.
but he has learnt a few things in his downtime, especially because he's been inside a Tesseract. He's learned how to cast banishment. Well, unfortunately,
no.
it's not enough.
When do you get reactions back? Is it at the end of your turn or the beginning of your turn?
The beginning of your turn.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
can't do what the other thing I was going to do. It's
I'm
fine.
sorry. It was a better idea than damage.
It's
Maybe it would...
fine.
Okay. I mean, damn, if she didn't have magic resist, she would have rolled a natural 1 then.
Yep.
Okay. That is his go. Reaction still, though. Eridanus.
All right, Herodanus. He's just like, you want to see the void so badly. Let's knock you there yourself, and I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave on her.
Okay. To knock her off.
I'm gonna try to knock her prone, and hopefully then she'll just get dragged into the thing.
Okay. It's a strength or dex, isn't it?
Strength. Unfortunately, because of the
It's
lining,
dex.
I can't not hit Grizz, but
Oh, okay. Yeah.
a 14
she rolled-
fails.
Even with highest?
Yep, a 14 fails because my DC is at the moment 18.
Of course it is. It's massive.
Get
Okay, that
knocked
is her
prone.
last legendary resistance. I can't be knocked into the void. There are so many ways in which she would nearly be dead by petrification or knocked into the void, but she is holding on. She says, "No, that is not my fate. I have seen this already in the reflections of endless possibility. The corridor told me of your attempts."
And then, because I don't want to go down before I bring her down, I am going to cast Healing Word on myself at 4th level to try to get myself a better chance of survival.
Can you cast 2 spells?
Oh, no, wait, no. Can't. Ignore that. Let me minus that off, yeah. I have
No.
used my bonus.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm annoyed enough at her. So, you know what? We'll use my bonus action to change the starry form I'm in. And I'm going to throw Nissa's arrow at her face instead.
Fair enough.
It'll be a disadvantage. But
It is, yeah. As you've seen, she's not that hard to hit. Once you get onto her face, that is.
yeah, I also somehow hit Ellen. But
Poor Eleanor. She's being targeted by now.
yeah. So I just I'm imagining in this case, I've just hit her with this tidal wave with one hand, and with the other, I just grab this arrow and stab her with it.
It is. Yeah, it's nasty. Looking at the time, we better speed this up. Emberborn. Wait, I want to use a legendary action. Okay. She is. In fact, she's not used any this round yet. No, she hasn't. Okay, she's just gonna slap you with the pestle. And we know the
Phoenix?
calculation is wrong to hit. So it should be plus 12 to hit. So 15
I'm
to hit.
unconscious.
Just hit. Okay.
Wait,
You
you
do
said 15 to hit.
It should be a 15 to hit.
Oh, then that would miss. I'm on a 16.
Whew. Okay. Yeah. The calculations are wrong on the to hit, but the damage is incorrect.
I will take.
Yeah,
actually,
you're still on 22 HP,
Yep.
just barely holding on as this thing.
yeah, I like that. Aridana just sort of washes it
Whisk over
away,
your
and it's
head.
just like he's just gone like full like rage mode on.
Jeez. Okay. It's Helidus. Emberborn and Helidus' go.
The Phoenix will do its multi-attack at the Baba Yaga. One with the beat, and one with the fiery talons. Oh. Pretty good round for the Phoenix.
Yeah. Starting to scrape at a health pool now.
Helidus will use a bonus action to convert a spell slot, at 4th level to sorcery points.
Okay.
And I don't really have much to do in terms of spells. I'm just gonna firebolt her. Why not? Spellbook. We'll go with a firebolt. I'm waiting to see what happens here. I lack so many of my components. It's a complete miss,
Oof,
and
okay,
that'll be it.
that's it. Okay, and at the end of the go, I'll use the last legendary action. Mm. Uh, okay, yeah. There's something dangerously obvious to her that she's not going to ignore. And she is simply going to firebolt the rope. That's all. The one that's attached to her with the spear, with a javelin. Yeah. She doesn't want to be pulled into the void. That would
Okay.
be so dumb.
Fine.
Although,
Cosmic.
again, hold on a minute.
Actually, I don't know.
I'll take that back. She does want to get pulled in. Fuck it. I just realized she needs Eleanor in there, and you've ruined your entire plan. Fuck. You still need to go in there and get her. Crap. Okay, in that case. God damn it. Alright, no stalling. I'm just gonna cantrip Helidus. Do you still want to?
Yeah,
Do you still want to?
I'll. No, actually, no. I'd get it back to being my turn. No, I'm not going to do it in this case.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be a chill touch on you, Helidus.
Yeah, even if I'd done.
8 is exactly enough to drop my ass
Mhm.
onto the ground.
You feel a
Are the
cold
water genasi, I
hand.
don't have any resistance to ice?
Necrotic.
No, they get acid
No? Okay.
resistance.
It's necrotic.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
a skeletal, ghostly hand that grips a hold of your throat, strangles you as you fall to the ground next to Dire.
All right.
And it's going to be her legendary action, and then Ellen's go. Now it's Baba Yaga's go. It's still on top of her, Eridanus. She's going to move into the void.
Yeah, Eridanus is
Right
just
now.
like, fine. Fine.
Okay.
he
goes
doesn't
in.
care.
She is going to fly towards Eleanor on top of the skull. She jumps off of it, grabs a hold of her, and is going to cast Dimension Door, leaving you and the Skullmobile behind. I've got you, my daughter. Do not fear. And you can go quite far with this. So I'm just going to bring it back out to the corner here.
Yep.
She's on the ground now.
Perfect. Ah, damn it. If only Tanner's turn wasn't before
And
mine.
meanwhile, Eridanus, you are stuck in this void with
Yep.
No,
it's fine.
oh wait. It's only fair I have to roll a charisma save to get out of here. So she will.
Yeah, she'd be fine.
Nope, she's fine. And yeah, okay then. Cool. It is Grizz's go.
So Grizz, I guess, will just try to force his way back up, I guess, still.
Yeah. Can try wait.
Wait, I just realised, technically, the arrow's stuck in her.
The javelin, yeah.
Yeah, so she went down, then went teleported up, so I guess... So is the arrow still stuck in her and she's just further away? Or did the arrow disconnect?
Did she pull it out?
I think when she teleports, she's not taking anything with her. Not like that belongs to her. So I'm guessing the javelin just falls away as she teleports out of it.
Yep. Then Grizz will once again attempt to throw the javelin, and this time he's not really aiming for a person, he's just aiming to sort of embed it into the ground. And then basically use it as an anchor to try to pull himself out.
Okay, sure.
Is it charisma save to try to pull
just
him
give
out?
me a roll to hit.
Oh,
And then,
roll.
charisma save. Actually, he's not going to miss the ground. Go
Yeah.
ahead, give me a charisma save. That's actually a pass. Grizz pulling himself out of the void through sheer strength and will alone. And he is out. He's on the floor underneath the Tesseract, but he can crawl away and get up.
Okay, he'll crawl away and get up, and then he's still got a second attack. But he doesn't have his great axe because that's somewhere else at the moment. So
Yeah, I'd say if he wants to crawl out in the direction of it and pick it up, he can.
He'll pick that up. And then can he teleport to her and try to hit her now?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it an action to do the lightning thing though?
I don't know because it wasn't actually put on the.
It is an action, yeah. It's like
Oh,
thunderstorm but
okay.
in reverse.
Okay, so in which case he'll just target her and
Mhm.
actually, I guess he's pulled himself out to where this javelin is. He'll just pick up the javelin and throw it at her again. I guess.
Sure. Yeah, fine. Okay, you hit.
Yep. Sort of stabs
7 points
into.
damage. Nice.
Yep.
Although it didn't look like it did affect. There we go. Is the javelin magical?
Yes, it's the one that was enchanted by Nissa's
It's
whole thing.
Yes, of course it is. That's fine then. Cool.
Yep.
All right. The Tesseract pulls you guys closer into the realm that is becoming fast apparent. You see a starless sky appear above you. This mist seems to be ever present in the tops of mountains, in the deepest valleys. Everywhere this mist permeates. There is all color leached from this world. You don't see in colors less, more like light grays or dark grays, and it's just a bleak, emotionless landscape. And even you, upon gazing at it, feel a little bit of yourself sink away and slowly decay. But that's a very long, gradual thing. But just at first glance, you kind of just feel a little bit of yourself die inside. Like almost as if there's no hope in this land. Okay, that's it. That's all that Tesseract does. The reflections are not going to change all of the whole scene, but yeah, what you see is no longer the reflections, but just this dark and bleak landscape. Tanner, it is your go.
Just a heads up, shit has really come up, so I've got to finish reasonably soon, if that's okay. I'm sorry if it ends in a
No,
cliffhanger, but
to be honest, I think considering the time, this might not be a bad time to end, and then
no.
we'll finish
First of
up
all,
next
is
week.
Baba Yaga on the ground?
Yes.
And am I stunned? Not anymore.
No.
Cool. I'm going to run up and I'm going to hit it for the first time this game.
Oh God. You don't have a revivify?
I don't have anything. I'm not.
I don't have a revive prepared.
Oh, no, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally, like this is why
Alright,
he's
we'll kick
going
her
all
ass.
out. Yeah. Why can't I move? There we go. Bonus action, I am going to use. What the fuck am I going to use? Something more damaging. Thunderous Smite. First attack.
Nice. Get her, Cam. Get her.
With Wrath for Smite. And then level 3. I'm also going to normal Smite max level.
Okay.
Let me just get
Yeah.
this.
Wisdom save.
That Smite is going to be at 3rd level. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Okay, never mind. I can choose.
Mm-hmm.
One smite. Hey.
And a strength saving throw.
Strength save. Okay.
Yeah, that was for the Wrath.
This is wisdom.
Wisdom for Raffle,
That was the wisdom.
and you've already done it, and she
Oh,
succeeded.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's all fine.
All right.
Oh,
How much damage
Close
did you
though,
do?
Cam.
sorry.
14,
It's close.
18. My God. Actually hacked into her pretty damn well at that turn.
Was just my first attack. Second
Nice.
attack,
Yeah.
17, and I'm going to dump another max level Divine Smite into her.
Do it. Hammer. Paladin.
We might be going to the Shadowfell, but she ain't coming with us if we can help.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Stay right here.
Damage.
19. Yeah. Fuck me. Radiant
Yes.
damage is
Nice.
blistering her skin. Yeah. Oh, Tanner.
You're not going anywhere. You're going to pay for what you've done.
This is not yet my time. I have seen this is not how it ends, Tanner. You can tell she's pretty roughed up from those attacks. The radiant damage blistering. Ugh. Okay, Tanner, still go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I hate to leave it on this cliffhanger. I feel like should do. If you gotta go though, that's fine. You gotta go. Run off, and I'll catch you up if I need to.
Yeah.
But I can't stop it right here. I think if we just get to the end of this turn, back to Baba
Yeah.
Yaga, we'll see how it goes.
And we'll catch you next week, buddy.
Yep.
Sorry,
If you gotta go, yeah, you gotta go. But I don't mind.
It's alright. I'll just mute for the moment. I'll try and.
Okay, no worries. Okay, Taro is stuck with what to do. He's used his banishment, but she's got no spell slots. Oh, sorry, no. She's got no saving throws left. The best he can do is just hack at this point. And just pump a third level magic missile into her.
It's not a bad show.
Yeah,
Not a bad idea.
okay then. What'll do? Magic missile at third level. Boom.
Max
And of
damage
course,
too.
he rolls max on the d4.
So that's what,
Which-
15, 20, 25 damage?
Nice.
Wow.
And she is effectively bloodied by this, as all the little darts fly into her. Doesn't look like she prepared shield. She's just like like little nuts. Okay, that's her go. Eridanus.
Alright, he's gonna try to use that fast step effect. Yeah, he's gonna try to use that fast step effect, I guess, to try to teleport out of here. So that's a charisma save.
Yes,
That's not high enough, is it?
it is not.
damn,
enough.
James.
Okay,
Didn't-
then I don't know if this thing that I'm in.
It is only a bonus action to do that.
Yeah, so for this device he's in, does it seem like some, because he's obviously in Baba Yaga's floating thing, right? Because that's what she.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a
Does that look
floating
like
skull.
something that he can control? Or is it like,
Potentially.
or does it?
There are a lot of levers, like bony like levers inside there.
Okay, using his enhanced intelligence from the Tesseract, he's going to try to manipulate it to take him back through.
Sure. I don't think there's a role for this. You're so smart. You've seen what levers she's been using
Yeah.
already and taken a note of it. I'll give you a chance to make another charisma save as you just ram it towards the hole.
16.
Got anything to bump that?
It was anything other than
The middling 10 is not going to cut it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
If it was a charisma check, I would, but not a charisma save.
Not all is lost yet. You still have this vehicle. You could attempt it again
Yeah.
and again. For now, though, it is Emberborn's go. Yep, quickly get that out of the way.
And
wait.
then I will make death save with Heladus, which is failure.
Okay.
That's it for those two.
Is that your
Uh,
first death roll? Death roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's your first
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Actually, at the end of Eridanus' go as well. I do want to make one swing at Tanner. As a part of a legendary action, she swings the pestle, nearly knocking him clean. Actually, that's a miss. Yep, that's a
Nice.
miss.
We fixed
'Cause-
that glass arm of his.
Yeah, that's it. He just brings up the shield in time to clang against it. Okay, Helotus, yep, done. And Eleanor's still cowering in the corner, wondering what the hell is going on. But she cannot act against Baba Yaga. It's her go. Right. Out of my way. She's gonna Misty Step over to the Tesseract.
Oh boy.
She looks into the hollow space where you're there, trying to push back.
I look at her.
Regrettably, I will have to say goodbye to my hovering skull, but as long as it gets rid of you, you really will be the unforeseen star, Adonis. Never be seen again.
Oh man.
And she closes the box, almost like she just closed Pandora's box, the lid shutting you in. She then turns up to the sky, this bleak, horrible landscape, and she begins to hurl the Tesseract into the sky. And she's going to accompany this with her own magic. Excuse me. But effectively, she just launches it, probably baseball batting it with the pestle in one hand, just cracks it as hard as she can. And you do see, in fact, a crack appear on the Tesseract. You hear the shattering of glass, and everyone feels a cold sensation rack their bodies. Eridanis, you just see the hole just disappear and the light vanish as that doorway is shattered. As it flies into this night sky, it suddenly explodes and illuminates into the radiant light. It streaks across the sky. And if Di were alive to see it, it is very reminiscent of her comet suddenly bursting into brilliance. As it does, the entire mist suddenly parts, as if it's just felt the force of the explosion of rock. All of this light begins to spread out, almost probably going to turn into a nuclear explosion, killing everyone with radiant damage. But before it reaches everyone, you can see even Baba Yaga wincing and covering her eyes. And before the inevitable end comes, you suddenly see the light begin to be redirected, and it's being pulled elsewhere, as if the radiant damage or the radiant light is being sucked into another black hole elsewhere. And as it streams further and further away, it becomes like an arrow pointing across this starless sky, pointing and pointing until it goes into a vanishing point across the night sky. And she turns to Eleanor and says, "Well, shall we be off, my child? The way is lit." That's it. That's her go.
What?
And that
the,
seems a good time to end it, I guess.
the hell off to the
Quite
tower?
possibly, yeah.
They're off to the
So,
tower.
I want to kill him, man. I wanna
Uh,
fucking-
oh, you want to get? You still want to kill? Thirst for killing is not stopped. Jesus, you want to kill? You can go. Where is Grizz, by the way? He's right there. He's right
Yeah.
there.
So, I mean, if we want to just try to finish her off, just for
Feel free.
right. So, Grizz, first things first. No, actually, because he's just gonna walk up to her, and for some reason, I want him to open his character sheet now. There it is. It's just being slow. He's just gonna walk up to her, rage, and go for a double.
Chris, wait.
Hmm.
By any chance could I interject? Because I'm having second thoughts.
Well,
What did
it's
you
not
have?
quite your turn, but
I
you'd be
know, which is why I wanted to. Yeah, that I was just thinking about it, and maybe because hawking out is whatever's done is now done effectively.
Yeah. I mean, technically, there is still one thing that we have at our disposal.
Snurg?
No, because Heladus had an item capable of 2 items capable of casting a wish. We've only used one of them. It
Yeah, I'll
require
just take
attunement. He had the flask, right, with the genie in. Wasn't that capable of casting a wish?
Well, we were working towards that. We hadn't gotten that far yet in our little relationship. Not even close.
That's fair. I thought that was something they had. Never mind then.
true.
But
Yeah.
well, Grizz is angry.
bloodied.
He's seen his friend, 2 of his
Yep,
friends
and-
die, 1 be trapped. So I feel like he would just be.
I think he's seeing red. Not to mention, Baba Yaga is looking injured. If it bleeds, we can kill it. And I will say
that
again, Baba Yaga is bloodied. Officially
Is
bloodied.
that
Oh
a
my god, he
critical?
crit.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god, he
Yeah,
crit.
And Chris, purely because I not 100% with the Ilgerton rune.
12 on a
Yes.
dice.
Would that multiply because he obviously got the 2d12?
Yeah, he rolled a 12.
So I
So
get
he
to
gets
roll
roll
another
again.
12. So
He can roll
Oh,
another
and wait,
D12.
that also didn't roll Savage Critical.
Yeah,
So
there's another
yeah,
die there.
do a savage critical and then roll another D12 and then
Yeah.
add those all on.
so basically just another 2d12 damage. So have another 12.
Oh,
Flippin' hell.
man.
And that's a 10 on that die. So is that another d12?
No, it doesn't keep going.
That'd be
But that
hilarious.
was a lot of damage.
Ken, that's his first attack for 46 damage.
I know.
Oh, shit.
Ah, that would have been
Oh,
hilarious if
Drizzle.
he had gone for the second one.
Rough. You
But
see
yeah,
time sort of slow in the vicinity and she just feebly ducks underneath it. Okay, that's going to be your turn. Tesseract, it's no more. Or at least for now. Tanner.
Come on. Gamble, you wanted this, buddy. You wanted this.
No, Tanner's bolstered now. Fuck talking to her. She's fucking
Crit.
dead, bro.
Crit,
Glaive.
crit, crit, crit. crit.
Bonus action.
You crit on a 19, remember?
Yep. Bonus action. What do I want to do? Another thunderous smite. Okay. So boom, 26 to hit.
That is, of course, a hit. She's
Yeah.
battered even more from the behind. Ah!
Thunderous smite. So strength save.
No, wisdom.
no, Thunderous is strength.
That one is.
Thunderous.
And
My bad.
she's knocked prone.
So you
thank
now,
very much.
so you now have advantage on your next attack against
Yep.
her.
And
She's
another
knocked to the ground.
Cut her head off.
which is now going to be
Bring that glaive right down.
Oh, you're
So-
divine smiting first, so that's another 8 damage.
No.
13, so that's
Right.
27 all for the first attack.
Is it a 19? It's a 19!
That's a 19, that crits.
I got the crit.
I mean, divine smite double.
She is
dip.
helpless.
So I'm just going to quickly roll an additional d10. There's that,
Stop! Stop it!
and there's the first divine smite and the second divine smite.
The crit?
So that's, yes, that's 12, 17, 28, 38 damage on the second one, I think.
Does that double the thunderous smite damage?
No, because the
Okay.
Thunderous Smite's only on the first hit.
Understood.
He double smited. What's that D10?
The
The
D-
d10 was the additional damage because it didn't count as a crit on the initial attack.
Yep. Okay, I'll add that now then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a
She
total
is looking crippled, more than bloodied. I would say double digits. You've entered double digits.
It's a double
Now you're
digits.
feeling the wrath of Raziel.
Miguel rots in this place, and you will rot with him.
Oh,
I'm just going to place a foot on her throat while she's downed.
If I was there, I'd be mean and put the immovable paperweight on top of her.
Please
There
do.
you
Well, bearing in mind
I'm not
we
there.
did have a go.
I'm not there
There you
anymore.
go.
I'm in a
No,
weird.
but Grizz does, so.
Yeah.
Oh no, Grizz is after her. Fuck.
Yeah.
She is going to make a legendary action against Tana straight away, but you knocked her prone. So she's going to make this with disadvantage. But she has a pestle. She tries to club you around the head with it. The same thing, by the way, that's just destroyed the Tesseract, apparently. So whatever this thing is, it's magically enchanted enough to shatter artifacts. And she's going to clonk you on the head with it. So that could be nasty. Disadvantage. Disadvantage.
oh my
What?
god.
With disadvantage?
Yeah,
Oh.
disadvantage plus 12. That would make it 20. Yeah, it's over the top in terms of
Wow.
hitting you.
Yeah, it was 25. Would be.
Yep. 30 damage, knocking you almost cleanly off your feet. You stagger back,
Alive. He's still fucking
barely
alive.
alive. And I need you to make a DC 20 con save, but I don't think you're concentrating on anything anyway.
I'm not, no.
No, we won't bother with that. Okay.
Pyro, destroy her. I'm just imagining
It's
Grizz.
What the fuck?
Tyros go. Oh god, no. Why do you have to leave it to me? Okay. I mean, I've still got magic missiles. Plenty of them.
Fire away.
Plenty of them coming up. As he launches the spell, Eleanor suddenly jumps into action. No, please, don't kill her. And she counterspells his magic missile.
No.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ugh.
I'm
Eleanor,
sorry.
stay out of this.
How did you kill my own mother?
She's killed my friends.
I'm sure she can bring them back. Wait, none of this was supposed to go down like this.
Oh no, Ember Bomb with advantage.
As a phoenix swoops down, lands beside her, prone form, and goes to town.
Yes, please do
Come
it.
on.
Gonna be a
Oh,
beacon of fiery talons at advantage, Chris? Question mark.
Because
Yes.
she's prone, yep.
So it's going to be that and fiery talons.
Her
Oh.
nod flesh weathers the blows pretty well, but you can see she is inching closer to death's door. It's still going to take a lot of damage to get it down fully, but it's
And
working.
I will make my
Another
death save.
save.
It is
Grim.
another failure.
Ooh.
I
Very
have
grim.
one left.
Eleanor's go. Oh no! She is going to. I'm sorry, Grizz. Just stop. Can Grizz make a wisdom save?
I wish I was close to Tanner. Oh,
Cast.
I saw
Right.
that 20 for a moment
So,
then.
She casts Hold Person on Grizz, and he is stuck with his axe over the neck of Baba Yaga. I'm
Oh.
sorry. Just well done, my daughter. She's getting to her feet, bloodied, blistering, chopped in places where you'd expect flesh to be showing, but it's just kind of like gnarled and looks like the inside of a tree almost. She gets up. Oh, my back. Ah. I think we are done here, Tanner. It was a valiant effort. I will give you that. But I told you, I already saw this outcome in the infinite corridor of reflections, and you lost. You lost. And she's simply going to cast. Oh, that one. Cloud kill.
Loud kill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Centered right about there. This hacking cough gives way to belching and this horrible yellowy poisonous green fog spews into your face. And
As much
if you
damage
fail
Pyro.
to save,
Anna's going to be out regardless if he passes or fails.
I
yeah,
think we need someone to do Tyro's damage and save as well.
okay.
Oh, he did his save. He made
You
it.
did
Good.
well. You saved. That's
Good.
why she chose this spell, just to do damage to all of you and
No.
take Tanner down to 0.
How much damage does it
Pyro.
do?
It
5
did
GI.
20 points of
I
damage.
had 2 hit points.
Tyro's immediately half health. Baba Yaga has got to her feet. She's just going to move away from Grizz slightly. And that's it. And so go. Grizz is paralyzed, rolls a wisdom save at the end of his turn.
What about a 22 for the Phoenix? Sorry.
Okay, that's a pass on the
So
on that
minus
save.
10.
So you only take
Okay.
10.
Okay, done.
Grizz got an 18.
And 18, that passes. But that's his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah! He breaks free. I'm sorry, Eleanor. But this is for the greater good. And it is Hannah's death save, but you are inside a cloud kill.
Oh,
So
no.
just roll a death save real quick.
Oh.
Pass. And then at the end of the turn,
Fail.
I think you failed one.
Shit.
I'm afraid.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep, this is grim.
Tyro is also in it. He's going to try maneuver out of it. He's actually really exhausted still, so he's only got a tiny bit of movement. He can actually just get out of it. Turns towards Baba Yaga. Casts once again magic missile, trying to end the fight. And Eleanor responds in turn by
How
countering
many
it.
damn spells? Can she see him?
Yeah,
With
because
through the
they're
damn cloud kill?
heavily obscured.
I'll give you that. That's fair. Yeah, I'll give you that. He does get the count. The 3rd level magic missile off. But at this point, you're just watching me play, which is no fun. So I'll try and wrap it up really quick.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute. 3rd level. There you go. Pew pew pew.
Max
4
damage
for-
again.
Pretty
25
good one.
damage.
Sorry, Uriah. Max damage again. So 5, 15, 25. It's 25, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just do another 20. Holy shit. She's so fucking good.
Concentration checks on the cloud kill?
Yeah, fair. Oops. That was an ability check.
It's
Same
a
thing.
magic missile. I don't know how that works.
Oh, it's
One for
like
each.
it's like 6. I've got to roll loads. I've got to like roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god.
Yes, nice.
There we go.
Okay, cloud kills dropped. Fair. Ah, you insolent rat! The wizard behind the wall. You should have stayed there.
The wizard behind the wall. I like it, Chris. I like it.
Okay. I realise, just as a thing, I realise Eridanus isn't there. But his potion is technically called Moradin's Blessing.
Yes.
So on his turn, can he utter a prayer to Moradin to basically forsake all of this additional power for the ability to get back into the fight?
You wish and pray. There are no gods here, Eridanus.
Yeah, he
The
tried.
only thing that you hear is a voice. In fact, the voice you hear is there are no gods here that can hear your whimpering.
Mm,
Who said that?
there's only one.
Severed head floating beside you.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Who are
The
you?
eyes are still rolled back into the head. Well, you can't see the eyes, actually. You're going to have to keep me company.
Yeah. It's not the first time I've died, so... And if time doesn't pass here, I guess I'm basically superpowered for the rest of all time, of my existence. Whatever that is.
Welcome to the nothing. This isn't a realm. This isn't a plane of existence. This is nothing.
Weird.
But I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Agatha Gristlecum.
Ooh.
Huh?
Oh, what?
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Ah, well,
my
I'm
God.
Eridanus, and I am the unforeseen star, and I will light up the night sky, or the void sky.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I knew as soon as it was hinted at earlier.
25 points of fire damage to the Baba Yaga from the Phoenix, halved, and Emberborn, or Helidus, sorry, saved, so I'm not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Not yet.
Eleanor is going to stop Grizz in his tracks again. Another wisdom save from Grizz. He's got more whole persons in the tank. She hasn't even cast a single spell this.
Come on, Grizz.
Yep. She is holding him back. No, please don't. Don't. Abiyaga, sir. She is looking at her body, how battered and wounded it is. She is practically on death's door. There is still a phoenix, raging barbarian, and an annoying wizard in the midst of things. I don't think she wants to play anymore.
Yeah.
Looking at the time, it's the cheapest, most lamest way out. She's gonna do it.
Mentioned
Run away
door.
from the paralyzed Grizz, grab a hold of Eleanor in her arms. And my sweet child, let me show you your new paradise. And she is dimension dooring away.
See ya.
Tyro attempts one. Wait! Tyro, prepared counterspell.
Go!
I'd
Go
be
on.
Tyro.
You're not going nowhere.
Please. I want this
Please.
to
No,
succeed
the
so
last third level. No, okay. Hold on a second. Counter.
Does he?
Have I used
Does he?
counterspell on Eleanor yet? No, okay. I know what's going to happen, but Eleanor, unfortunately, is going to shut this down with his own. Oh, it's not enough anyway. Oh, it's 7 plus 5, so 12, and
Yeah, it's not
Dimension Door is
enough.
4.
Yeah.
It's not enough. I'm really sorry.
14.
Tried his best, and he's left falling to his knees. Oh, no! And Baba Yaga whisks Eleanor away into the night. Into a void, well, not a void anymore. There is now a streak of light beaming in a direction like a compass.
Towards the
Oh.
tower.
Yeah, towards the tower. But we're not ending it on the utter defeat.
Can I roll my death save to know if I'm still alive?
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Because
And
want to know.
and I guess the concentration on Grizz would drop. I guess.
Yes.
I guess if
So,
we're out of combat.
Oh my God.
Amber then
actually,
dies.
just a second. When
Oh,
Baba
oh
Yaga
no.
teleports
Again.
away, would Eleanor have dropped the concentration at that point?
Not really, no.
I
Because
was
Eleanor's only teleported. She's not.
No, but I was
She hasn't
thinking she
technically
wouldn't bother
concentrated.
to concentrate on it as she's teleporting away.
Mm. Yeah.
Because
No, she wouldn't. You're right. Grizz can have a go.
in which case, Grizz, because he has this, because Eridanus gave it to him before the fight with Knight, is going to run over to Helidus before it's his turn and pour the potion of supreme healing down his throat.
Okay.
Actually, wait. No, makes more sense to do it this way. Do it to
I was
Tanner,
gonna say,
get
because then I
get
could just
Tanner
trust-
up, and then Tanner can get Helidus up.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause-
not the order of things, though.
No,
Oh wait, yes it is. Yes
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Where am I?
so,
What's going on? Oh my God, we got one more dinner.
so
many spell
have
slots.
10d4 plus,
I'm joking.
have 43 HP back. Because
Wow, thank you.
there's a potion of supreme healing. It's the one we got earlier.
And Ember have 14 points of healing back.
But
Yeah, thanks
here's
for the
the
healing.
catch. I'm a bit farther than
No,
Yeah.
too
Dia.
far
good
for
having
cure
you.
wounds, man. Too far for cure wounds.
I'd dive over. Yeah.
Oh man. What
Yeah.
is that? Plus 20, 14? Thank you.
Tara walks up and says, "Those doomed cookies, do you still have one?"
I used mine.
Daya
Use mine.
hasn't.
Yeah, she does. She still has hers.
What's the condition on it?
Something about nature. Let me see. I gotta find it.
Oh, I have a sweet
How are
tea
you all,
potion.
how are you all still alive? That's what I want to know. Outside again, except
Sorry?
Aerodon.
Um,
How you
Except
all
nature.
still
Aerodonus,
alive?
because
He's leaving you.
Because
Okay,
Grizz came back. I used a healing potion on Tanner.
I know that. Yeah, I know how it happened mechanically. I'm just asking.
We
I
should be
guess.
dead. Yes, that should have been
Yeah,
a
I'm asking
TPK.
everybody else.
Ring of Wishes, man. Really. A wish was used
Okay.
to prevent the TPK.
The doomed. Let's have a look at it. Find it.
For Daya, the Doomsday Cookie says, "Nature knows no morality." So
I mean, you were.
It was not natural causes, that's for sure.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say where we are is definitely not natural.
well, she got taken down by Baba Yaga, right?
By a
No.
fall more than anything. She
Yeah.
fell and
yeah,
broke
it
her
was,
neck.
Yeah, I suppose. But then gravity is a natural force.
well, there's also
Grasping.
it was the mortar and pestle that clocked me,
Yeah,
which knocked me over. So
my
that's
my
stone?
argument was going to
I
be
don't
that
know.
Baba Yaga is essentially an archfey, so she is an embodiment of nature to some extent.
Let's just use it. Fuck it. If it saves Daya, it saves Daya.
Oh, I'm not saying nothing.
I don't know.
Man.
I'm okay either way. But
I mean, I'm out of it. Like, I'm just floating in the void again.
you're just stuck.
That's how
I'm-
Hysteria got ended as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the Doomsday Cookie out and just see if I can try
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Come on.
You cast this spell. You're a paladin. You know how the spell works. Trying to breathe life into Daya's body,
That's
hoping
it, probably
that
roll
the
in
conditions are met. And as you're casting this, I think it takes a minute to cast. No, it's an action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like Daya to just roll me a D8, but not just any D8. We're going to be introduced. You're going to basically get us a little teaser of the next campaign, and I'm going to say roll a D fate.
Be fate.
What the hell is a defate?
Be
It's a
fate.
D8, but it
So-
implies
But
fate.
fate.
So roll a
Okay.
d8.
A defate.
Okay. The scroll dissipates into ash, and the spell fails. Life is not returned.
We are in
Seems
big trouble.
No.
Grizz. Actually,
What the fuck, man?
Grizz, in his sort of stupid way, I feel would be like, well, what if we took her to that Raziel guy, right? He could bring her back.
I don't know at this point.
Worth a try.
Well, Raziel is
failed.
apparently here on this plane. But
He
before you,
failed, Tanner.
I failed. Emma. I should have been there.
Why am I? What? We failed.
We failed together, Tanner. It's quite evident. Eh, why would we even do that, Tanner? Why would we even come here? What were we thinking? This is. Do I spend the rest of my life looking like this? Is this my shame? Do I have to wear these awful skins? What? Failure. A plane of shadow. Appropriate place for failure. I can't go home like this.
Tanner's just sat down with Di propped up in his
Should have been
arms.
me. Should have been me. I don't want to come back like this. This is fate worse than death. My flame extinguished. This is not what it's supposed to be. She's dead now, Tanner. She's fucking dead.
There must be a way. There must be a way to reverse this.
Anything, Tyro? Any? And good to see you again. I wish it was under a bit different circumstance.
There's no calculation, no thing I can outthink. This is. I'm sorry, I don't have divine powers like. But you're right. If there is a deity on this plane, maybe there's a chance. You would need. It would take a miracle to bring her back right now. Maybe if you're right, Raziel's still here.
He is.
Uh,
And maybe when we're on the ground, I'll be able to feel his presence, hear his voice again. Maybe then I'll get some clarity.
Only one thing left to do, really, Tanner. It all doesn't matter now. We're beyond desperation. We've entered the realm of hopelessness. We've entered the realm of defeat. It doesn't matter, Tanner. We failed. We failed. I'm no man of fire and no water. I'm nothing.
Well, I know for certain. Di wouldn't want us moping around and do nothing about this. If Raziel can help us, then let's go and find him. Let's take Dyer to him.
Let's go find your angel so he can laugh at us with his charred ashen wings.
He wouldn't do that.
Why not, Tanner? Why not? And what does it matter, anyways?
Oh, no. Ember's testing Tanner's patience. Oh,
Well,
Some
Tanner.
things never change, they
For
didn't.
for the first time, you see Tanner smash his gauntlet down on the ground to the point where you hear the metal creak under every knuckle. And he looks up at you through bloody, sweating, furious eyes. His lip goes from a quiver and then stiffens before his face goes back to a similar look of when you first met him. Blank, stone cold, straightforward to the point. He stands up, picking Dyer up, and begins walking to what I can only hope to be a portal in the center, which will hopefully take us or any exit that we came into. But
So-
he's just going to blank.
as you step towards the center, there is suddenly a whirl of sand that appears in front of you. And as it spirals to about head height, you see it all collapses to the ground and leaves a pile of sand. And standing atop it, as he looks up, brushes his hair out of his
There he
eyes.
is. Oh boy.
He looks sad. His expression is stoic, but you can tell there's that hint of sadness behind his eyes. And he looks-
Really? From him?
Mm.
Okay.
And he says, "When does a hero's journey begin? The moment you step outside the safety of your home, when you realize the fight has just begun? Is it when you comprehend how small you are compared to the vastness of what threatens to destroy you? If you can still turn back, it's not really a journey. But when you hit the point of no return, that's the moment to become a journey. When did you learn that journey was not a lonely road? You didn't have to face this darkness alone. Lesser souls lose heart and lay down their swords. The champion risks everything for the greater good. Take comfort in this. True heroes never die. The sun may rise and the sun may set, but the sands of time run out one day, and we all have to cross the river Styx, even her. Do not resign yourselves. This was merely one of the reflections in this infinite corridor. I hope you hadn't forgotten. I said I would buy you some time. What I really meant was I would buy you a different time.
What?
And he begins raising up his staff, the Time Piercer, and he calls upon it. And you see the staff is actually what looks to be a very long, extended piece of glass. You can see sand beginning to whirl in it, swirls and breaks the glass, and it swirls and picks all of you up in it. And we're going to go back. Well, he's not changing or reversing time, but rather shifting it.
Where the fuck are we going?
We're in the hourglass.
As the swirling sand stops blinding you and you wipe the grit out of your eyes, you are indeed back inside the hourglass. It is
my
in free fall as it's about to hit the floor, and you just witness the rest of the party, you guys, all of you, leaving the chamber. Like you can see the forms of your backs going up the steps, opening the door and closing it. And you're all stuck there looking at each other, watching this play out. And then as the hourglass resumes time, it falls to the floor, shattering and spilling all of you guys out once again. And is it not loading the map? You might want to refresh if it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on it. I can see it.
Refreshing. Sorry. Loading.
Never goes
Ember,
well.
you are Ember. You're not in your
Crap,
water genasi like form.
I deleted all my friggin' items on my character
That's
sheet
why
because I
said not to dwarf. Did you really?
yeah,
Oh my
all
God.
the things that were non-magical, I deleted every single one because they're disintegrated. And I
Okay.
thought that my bad.
That's
I don't
fine.
even remember.
We can salvage it.
Yeah.
Don't worry though. I just saw Jamie's the alternate timeline. The map isn't important right now. What you can see though is Heldus is back in his human form. Grizz looks around and goes,
What just happened?
wait a minute. I think I made a whoopsie. You guys look so similar. Like you look identical to the others, but
Wait, have we somehow got the wrong Grizz?
I think you got the wrong Grizz here.
Oh.
I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't. Can I do a redo? Tarek, where is he?
I don't
And
think
Tarek is
so.
nowhere to be seen. Well, looks like I'm with you guys. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah.
What could be much? I'm sure they can't be that much different, right?
No, not
And
that I'm
I think
aware of.
that's
I don't know what the hell's going on.
That's a good point to end on because it's going to get convoluted and crazy.
Oh,
But you called it earlier, Derek, in a couple of sessions ago when you saw the whole ordeal with the hourglass and you smashed free and you saw the frozen image of them. You were like, "Is that like what? Some sort of like save point or something?"
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You pretty much called it. Now
oh.
we'll talk about this out of game about what we
Wow.
want to do because I gave the other party the same options as to which path, which storyline you wish to continue or follow. But this is where we will end tonight's session on that bizarre turn of the hourglass.
Oh, shit.
And
Da-da-da.
I have
thank
no
you very much
idea.
for watching this extended and stressful and emotional battle and climax to the actual hut arc. And we'll see what the party want to do. I'm going to discuss with the players how they wish to progress. But this is we will sign off on the stream at the very least. Yeah, do
Yep.
you want to continue the Shadowfell with Daya and try to beseech the deity of Raziel and maybe even free Eridanus? Who knows what's going on there? Or do you wish to have a second try at it? And I know that sounds cheap, but this was already set up. This isn't something I'm suddenly pulling out of my ass. This was already prepared. You knew that there was something Terrig was going to do for you, and he said he would buy you time. And although in the moment you didn't feel like you actually accomplished anything, you just got stuck in an hourglass for an hour or two, and then you broke free and were like, "Well, what was all that about?" Well, this is what this was about. So
Yeah.
we'll decide later outside of game what you want to do. But
For
for
now,
now, signing off. Thank you
Yep.
very much for watching.
join us on Friday and join us next week and on Monday as well.
Right.
Bye bye for now.
Farewell for now.
Take
Bye-bye.
care, everybody.